Hey there, you guys. Future David here. Just letting you know, a couple things. One, this is a game of Dread, which is a game of Jenga. So if long pauses and loud crashes and then everybody shouting, "Oh no!" it's not your thing, totally understandable. Feel free to bow out on this one. We also use some slight stronger language than we normally would. This will have the explicit tag. Nothing horrendous, but that's entirely up to you to judge. So if this is an episode that you normally listen with your family and you don't want to have that uncomfortable conversation, totally understand it. If you need a bow out of this one, or just, not share it with everybody, that's totally fine too. Also, this is a scary game. It does deal with some jump scares, some uncomfortable content, some gore. Again, we want to make sure that you're taking care of your best self. So if you need a bow out, we totally respect that. We want you to take care of yourselves. Other than that, on with the show!
Welcome to a special episode of Cosplay Stitch and Seam. We've done this for a couple years now.
This is our second one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
okay,
we've only done one so far.
Okay.
I get to be in on this one this time.
Yeah.
I've just been lucky enough to be in a couple games Tia has hosted. But we are doing a spooky spooky episode. We're all playing Dread, and we have our guest DM today, Tia, here with all of the crew from Cosplay Chronicles.
Yay!
Yay! Super excited.
Thank you so much for doing this, Tia.
I love the opportunity. I haven't had a chance to do this in a while, so thank you guys for asking me.
Yay,
I'm
excited.
hopefully
so
going to be
excited to finally be able to play with you,
Yes.
like
Oh,
here. Just like,
yay!
Do you want us to introduce our characters first, or do you want it to just evolve naturally with the game?
Let's do the intro.
Okay.
I will start out with the intro. So I will say, first of all, since some of people listening may recognize a few things as we get into the story, this is inspired by the books Rolling in the Deep and Into the Drowning Deep, written by Mira Grant, also known as Seanan McGuire. So if you have read those, you may recognize some place names, some concepts, etc. If you have not read them, I highly encourage it. Rolling in the Deep is, I believe, only available as an Kindle ebook, but Into the Drowning Deep is available as an actual book, and It is very good.
I was going to say, are there audiobook versions of any of them?
There are both audiobooks of Into the Drowning Deep. I don't know if Rolling in the Deep was ever audiobook, because it was like a limited edition novella.
Okay.
So
sorry, I'm just like
audiobooks. Actually, my sister was just listening to the audiobook of Into the Drowning Deep, so I know it exists.
Nice.
every time I say rolling in the deep, I'm like, rolling hey, rolling.
No, it's much scarier than that.
Just
To go
there.
with the Adele song with the rolling.
That's where my brain is going too, yeah.
But they are very good spoopy,
Yeah.
Halloween reading, listening, whatever you feel like doing. So
Good. I've really enjoyed Feed, so
yes, if you like the creepy stuff, it's
it has,
not
like zombies and politics and like all kinds of very relevant to today's...
very relevant pandemic things.
Uh-huh.
It might be too close for home.
It's good, but it's
Yeah.
prepare
Very
yourself.
fortune telling. So I'm going to read the intro here, which is taken from one of the books. FYI, no copyright infringement intended. I am not profiting from this in any way. Anyway. Founded by James Golden in 1972, Imagine Entertainment was intended to restore the fun to the entertainment industry. Golden, an aspiring media mogul who felt movies and television had become too serious, proceeded to make his name producing a string of B-grade horror movies, latter-day grindhouse films, and remarkably ambitious science fiction epics. Called the King of Schlock by his detractors and Monster Midas by his fans, there is no question the name Golden carried substantial weight by 1993 when he announced the establishment of the Imagine Network. Originally envisioned as a home for Golden's prodigious backlist, many dismiss the Imagine Network as the final vanity project of an aging man, noting that the Sci-Fi Channel, launched the previous year, had a larger and more robust stable of original programs. Still, the Imagine Network endured, and by 2008 was providing a reasonable return on Golden's investment. The first Imagine mockumentary was conceived and scripted by the Imagine Network's then president, Benjamin Yant. Loch Ness, a historical review, brought in high ratings, renewed advertiser interest, and strong DVD sales, sparking a wave of similar programming. The Search for the Chupacabra aired in 2009, followed by Expedition Yeti in 2010, The Last Dinosaur in 2012, and Unicorn Road in 2014.
Yes.
It seemed the public's thirst for cryptozoological fiction, thinly veiled as fact, was insatiable. Then came 2015 and Lovely Ladies of the Sea, the true story of the Mariana Mermaids. Imagine filled a ship with scientists, actors, and camera crews and sent it out into the Pacific Ocean, heading for what seemed to be the most likely location to find mermaids, the Mariana Trench. Everyone is expecting the usual: vague eyewitness reports, some commentary from dubious scientists, blurry footage, and commentary set to appropriately dramatic music. Nobody expects to actually find any mermaids. So, you are on the ship Atargatis. You sailed out of Seattle about 10 days ago. There was a one-day stop in Hawaii to do some interviews with various scientists on the islands. And then yesterday morning, I would say, you found your location. The ship is not big enough to have an anchor that will reach the Mariana Trench. This is very deep water. So there are 6 anchor chains that are kind of holding you basically in place, but you are drifting a little bit. But you are over the Mariana Trench. This is very open water. There is no sign of anything on any horizon at this point. So, as soon as everybody settled in place, the scientists set to work. There are currently 6 scientists on board. We have a marine phycologist, a biologist, a chemist, a deep-sea cartographer, a cytologist, an ichthyologist, and they have gone nuts. Yep. So the first things first, our chemist sent down a probe yesterday around midday, sampling water at various depths in the water. It didn't quite get down as far as it was going to. Something interfered and you had to bring it back up. And when you did, one of the vials contained something that looked like blood. Everyone was mildly bemused. It's a rather unusual coincidence to, in the middle of open waters, actually find something. And everybody's set to sampling the water to, wanted to see if it was some kind of strange algae, some kind of iron-rich current. And it was determined that it was probably blood from some unknown organism. Something so far, not sure what it is. Not quite fish, not quite mammal. So the scientists have been rather occupied with this puzzle overnight. And it is now midday, approximately. Everybody just finished lunch. And it's been an open secret that there is a troupe of professional mermaids on board. They were not supposed to be known to anybody. They were supposed to be, occasional accidental glimpses by the Imagined crew.
Like the plastic tails.
Exactly.
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
Neoprene tails, brightly colored hair,
Okay. Nice.
So they, as soon as the ship stopped, and they were going out diving and sampling, the currents and trying to get a feel for it. And this morning, one of them did not return from a dive. They were out swimming, and she disappeared mysteriously. So the ship has been in a bit of a turmoil, but our scientists are occupied with more important matters. And who was it? I believe it was our cytologist had sent down a camera in order to try and see what they could see. So right now, we have some scientists on their little area of the deck where they're setting things down. Where is everybody else going to be at this point in time?
I'm gonna say, just since I'm playing the guy in front of the camera, I will probably be interviewing the scientists.
So you are
asking about their
probably
findings.
actually go around here. So starting with you.
Yeah,
you are the face.
Yeah, so I'm the face of the program that we have covered with like yetis and dinosaurs and whatnot.
Search for the Chupacabra.
I am playing Carter, pronouns he, him. Been working for Imagine for about 3 years. but had a popular YouTube channel before that, and just kind of mostly skeptical, but going in with like a very like, let's get to the bottom of this, yeah, exploration sort of personality, at least in front of the camera.
Okay, so you'd be hanging out near the action is going on.
Yeah,
Okay.
definitely. And with a discovery like that, he's going to want to like find out all about it so they can get firsthand.
Cool. And where are you right now? And who are you?
I'm Erin, and I'm not very loud, but I am running around frantically because I'm doing everything that an intern does. It's like, is there coffee on this ship? I don't know. Where's the coffee? Where's this? He needs a science thing. Gotta go grab that. And, yes, so, Erin, so she, she.
Chocolate.
Yes, is running
Delicious
around, just kind of like
pronouns.
doing everything for.
That was really good. That was really funny. That made me laugh. Delicious pronouns. That's going to be a thing for forever now.
Yes, delicious.
Oh, my wife's pronouns, they're delicious. I am Bartlesby Keats, or you could just call me Barney. Pronouns they, them.
Bartlesby.
I wasn't sure how to spell Bartlesby, so I spelled it Barnles and then B-E-E.
I'm
Nice.
just drawing a B now for you.
Oh, thank you. Barney will be with the other scientists, kind of like watching the camera, checking what came back with the probe work and whatnot. Probably the one who was like, this is definitely not a regular mammal, nor is it normal, any sort of fish life, cephalopod or otherwise. They are currently just sitting down at the camera, constantly like looking for a glimpse of something that is not what you would normally see, because that blood work, oh boy, interesting stuff.
Okay. And where are you?
I'm suntanning.
Fair.
On the deck. I'm not needed yet. So, my name's Chelsea. I got hired into this one because I'm really good at like water sports and stuff. And I'm going to teach all these nerds how to dive. They don't get it yet. I don't know. But they don't need me right now, so I'm just sunbathing.
Okay. Okay. And where are you?
I'm out following my main man Carter. Got the camera right on him. My name's Chad. He, him. I'm working for Imagine for a little bit, a couple years-ish. Used to have my own ghost hunting podcast. I tried to get as much as I could, and soon I just ran out of ghosts. So now I'm looking for physical things to hunt. Here I am.
The return of Chad.
I love it.
I love it. Okay. So, on this, there's a section of deck that's basically been commandeered by the scientists so that they can throw probes and microphones and whatever else they feel like into the water. So they are about mid-deck, so our Chelsea friend would probably be sunbathing on the pool deck, which is a level above them. But if you could look over the edge, you can see what, if you cared. You probably don't.
She'll like
They're
look
busy.
over like occasionally.
Okay.
Just unceremoniously drop something over the edge. Just another place.
Gentle.
Yeah. So,
Go into the same
the
place.
scientists, most of them don't have a lot going on right now because they're waiting on test results or, right now we're working for the cameras to figure out what's down there. So everybody is kind of crowded around this monitor where they've got the live display of the camera as it's going down into the water. Camera's sliding down and it's just, oh, look, there's a fish. There's an eel. Look, there's a little lanternfish going by. Lots of strange little animals. And then, as it's going down, suddenly a hand slaps onto the camera. Not a human hand. It could probably be mistaken for a very bizarre starfish. It only has 3 fingers and a thumb, and it has far more joints than a human hand should have. And it just sits there. for a minute, and then pulls away.
What was that? What was that? Barney!
As far as I know, it doesn't have a name yet, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to name it the Keats fish. Yes, the Keats fish.
Have you've seen anything like this before?
No, I have not. Not whatsoever. No.
And any guesses? Like, was that a starfish? Was that?
I mean, it could be maybe a mauled starfish of some sort, of some variety. Yes, there is a possibility. So, starfishes are commonly, however, on the floor, and we're above the Marianas Trench. We don't have the equipment to get to the Marianas Trench right now.
All right. Like, what on earth could be, like, that deep down? Because we were seeing, like, lanternfish and all kinds of other stuff. What else is that big that can survive that far down?
Well, many cephalopods actually thrive at this depth. There are many creatures who call this place home. There are also a few breeds of whale that might, travel through here in small varieties. Common fish here and there, swordfish even at a few locations. You may even see, a Onychia type squid.
And I'm, like, snapping my fingers at Aaron. We need crib sheets on this. We need to know, like, get the stats on all these. You got those, right?
I'll go grab them.
Okay.
And then the camera jerks suddenly. You don't see the hand again. It's just moving. It's like spinning, like something hit it and spun the camera. And you can catch glimpses of something there. There's some kind of form, but you can't make out anything. There's hints of light, like the anglerfish little bulb, on a tendril. You kind of can catch a glimpse of some things like that might be, but you can't quite see anything. So the cetologist who's running this camera is trying to figure out how to, frantically trying to stabilize the thing, and it's down too far to really do anything. And everybody's like, bring back that picture, bring back the picture. And she's like, no, I can't, not while the live feed is going. Hang on. And then the camera jerks in place again. There's a glimpse of something that might have been an eye. And then the camera jerks and the feed goes dead.
What kind of pupil was it?
It was basically you just saw dark. A shape that looked kind of like an eye, but very, very black.
Okay.
And then it just gone.
What size are we talking?
Roughly human size, you'd say.
Perfect.
Chad, my man. Like, okay, the camera's going crazy down there. Is that, like, anything that could be faked with special effects, or is this legit?
No, this has definitely got to be legit. I mean, something hit it. I don't know if it was, like, a goldfish or a whale or something, but no. This is definitely, you got a little hair. Dude, let me just, yeah. Oh, you're looking perfect, Carter.
Like, seeing everyone all excited, I'll just...
Yeah, there's a lot of voices and stuff.
Do you guys find something?
I think they did. I think this dude knows a bunch more than I do.
It's possible a new species, maybe even a missing link. Everyone's always talking about the missing link being on land, but we had to come from the primordial ooze, and we swam somewhere first.
So you found primordial ooze, but not a mermaid?
I never said no.
Well, I'm sorry, I just don't think of an ooze when I think of a mermaid.
I mean, this was not an ooze. This was like hands and eyes or starfish or something.
Okay, so why didn't you lead with that?
I did.
Oh, sorry. Anyway.
So the other scientists are kind of frantically trying to figure this out. They're reviewing the footage, they're pausing it, they're bringing up the hand shape, they're pausing on the eye, and it definitely looks like a humanoid kind of eye. It does not look like, a shark or a fish or something like that. It doesn't look quite human, but humanoid, about the right size, shape-ish. And one of them goes, well, you know what? Now that the camera's not feeding us anything, let's just bring it back up. So they hit the button to retrieve. It's on a long cable, so they just start spooling it back up. And everybody's watching, with anticipation to see what happened to this camera. And as it comes up, one of the scientists lets out a horrified gasp because there is something attached to this camera when it comes out of the water. This could be, in a darkness, mistaken for a mermaid. It could possibly be mistaken for a human. The upper body looks a lot like, sort of like a human. There's no, there's the right curvature to the torso. There's no breast, but there's a curve to it that could be mistaken for that. The skin is gray, kind of slimy, like they're covered in something. The face looks more simian than human. It's got weird angles to it. There's no nose. There's holes that suggest a nose. There's very bizarrely human-like lips. There's eyes that look vaguely human, but they're black, completely black. And instead of hair, there's tendrils. Weird, like, almost jellyfish-like tendrils with bioluminescent dots at the end of each tendril. And the tail is long, kind of eel-like, with the tattered fins along the sides. And it is curled up, kind of clinging to this camera probe, and looking around at all of you. Just staring.
Chad, are you getting this?
Yeah,
come on. Up close. We need... Aaron, get the lights.
Lights. It's alive. Oh my
Okay,
God.
all right, everyone, back up. This is still a scientific discovery.
Still a scientific discovery, it says, in an almost perfect imitation of Barney's voice.
Fascinating.
Why am I doing lights? I should be doing science. What am I doing?
Hello. Can you tell us your name? Who are you?
Who are you? And as it opens its mouth, it's not quite talking. It doesn't move quite the same way as a human mouth would. There are way too many teeth for that. It is like, basically, it opens by splitting the face almost in half. And there are just teeth. Row upon row of needle-sharp teeth. But the lips are very agile and shape the words in a way that almost sounds human. It sounds like it could be a person. There's a weird kind of tone to it. Like a person who's never heard language and they're imitating it.
Hmm.
But you could totally mistake this for a human voice.
Well, you guys saw it here first. Like, we still don't know what this is, Barney. But this is the discovery of the century. This is not just a person in a suit. Look, we can't fake this.
No, see, that's no zippers. I can't see. No, that's nothing.
Barney, should we have them bring it on board?
I don't see why not. Like, this is truly the find of the century. We really need to understand more about this new species. It's not what I was expecting at all.
Carter's gonna, get close-ish, but the teeth, at least 5 feet away, but trying to communicate with it, and just puts his hand on his chest like, Carter! And then gestures toward it, like, yeah?
Please give me 2 pulls.
Okay.
2 pulls!
Okay.
First pulls of the game.
Gotta feel the tower
This is
out.
not intimidating at all, the first pull of the game.
I know, right? There's one.
Oh,
Why?
Because it's loose.
You're taking out another
that is
one
a
on the other
really
side.
loose one.
Like it's just sitting.
Thank you, Dresden Files RPG books.
Oh, the hardest part is putting it on.
Okay, if you die on the first pull, I would be very sad.
I know,
Okay.
but I'm just
You're like, dang.
Just
Okay.
like Final Destination with the teeth. Ah!
As you approach it, you're trying to talk to it.
Yeah.
It stares at you, and then suddenly faster, almost faster than you can even follow with your eye, it lunges at you with a sharp hiss and snaps. And you draw back just in time, like these teeth close inches from your face, and it drops back into the water and vanishes almost instantly.
probably let out, like, the manliest shriek.
Did you get that on camera, Chad?
You got that, right? You got
I'm
it.
pretty sure I got it.
That thing was gross. Like, I was expecting, like, clamshells?
Right, clamshell titty bras.
Yeah.
But that wouldn't make any sense, even with any form of intelligence. Modesty is completely thrown out the window for any other animal. So, clamshell bra would
necessary.
And we're in the completely wrong tropical zone for that.
It's not about modesty, it's about support.
Supporting what?
Aaron is actually laughing.
The titties, man.
The titties.
Oh. I see. Well, but there's the gravity. It's not even support. Maybe it would actually be like consistency would probably be more of a better thought, because then you don't have them floating around. Plus, obviously, they didn't have much of individual memories to really be.
Yeah, and I'm really disappointed by that.
I'm pretty sure that was what's scientifically known as a merman.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Why don't we review the footage? I gotta see what we got. Can we take it in your lab?
Yes, of course.
And by the way, it can hurt even in zero gravity if you're whipping them around.
Thank you for that expert knowledge. We really appreciate. Can we review that footage?
Let's go.
Yeah. Okay. So, I'm guessing everybody's going to be going into the kind of the science labby area of the ship. There is a section of the ship that has been set aside for the scientists to work in. It's sort of off limits to the rest of the crew, but if you go up there, everybody is going to be poring over this footage and talking and looking back at that blood sample and...
Good angle.
So I'm guessing everybody's going to be congregating in this area now to... Okay. Cool.
Trying to congregate, but I keep getting told to do stuff.
Where's that coffee?
It's coming, I promise.
Why are you getting them coffee? You're supposed to be getting me coffee.
I'm giving everyone coffee,
But you're my intern. I pay you.
I don't know
It's
why.
not a lot, but I pay you.
I get paid.
No one told me.
Yes, of course you get paid, but now I'm wondering where your money's going. Maybe? No, you never got paid. This was all volunteer. Yes. Exposure. That's what you kids like these days, isn't it?
Look, let me tell you a thing about exposure. It does not pay the bills.
It's an investment in yourself. That's really what it is.
Aaron, secretly now wants to be Chelsea's best friend.
Look, Aaron, anyone who offers to pay you in exposure is not looking out for your best interests.
Yeah, Dr. Barnosby. You hear that?
I promise I have been sending paychecks. If you aren't getting them, that's not on me. But we could sort it when we get back to land.
I'll figure that out.
Okay.
It's probably my mother.
Oh no.
Okay. So, what's everybody doing?
Getting coffee.
Well, besides getting coffee. Everyone's going to be well caffeinated by the end of this.
Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna go with Aaron. I'm gonna go help Aaron.
Okay.
Probably planning out their next shots, whether that's sending a camera down or if they want an expedition crew or anything like that.
Okay.
Barney will be frame by frame, looking at as zoomed in as possible to is there gill lines? Is there scales? Was there a division of flesh to scale? All these fine details of let's take a closer look at the hand. Are they webbed? Things along those lines.
Well, first of all, there are no scales.
Okay.
It is all skin, the whole way. We're talking, I would say you'd probably think dolphinish kind of thing.
Okay.
Only it's covered in something vaguely shiny. There's some kind of coating on it.
Okay.
The hand has 4 joints, and it is webbed up to the second joint.
Okay.
And there's 3 fingers and a thumb, and they have claws. Very sharp-looking claws.
And I'm assuming like the claws are more like instead of nails, that's part of their finger. It is part of the digit.
Part of the digit.
Like, it's definitely a predator. Like, so if we're putting together a crew to investigate this, like, what is there any like tactics we could use to like startle it off so we don't get something chomping my face off, because I kind of need that.
Do you have any weapons on board?
Why would I need weapons on board? This was all supposed to be for some fake bullcrap documentary.
Excuse me?
Don't play coy with me. You have Chelsea and a bunch of other people showing up and pretending to be part of the crew when really they're just going to be
Sometimes
mermaids.
we just need hot people around, okay?
Our Yeti discovery, like, it was nominated for several awards.
I'm
Nickelodeon Teen Choice.
Thank you, Doctor. Thank you for backing me up on that one. Listen, I'm at a loss. Weapons, no. But there's obviously to quote one of my favorite films of all time, there's always a bigger fish. And the
Nerd.
the Morotorthopus would be one of the largest cephalopods out there. So clearly, you're not. Yes, I am using a cheat sheet, Aaron.
English, my dude.
Kaiju-esque size squid would probably eat this for appetizers.
Okay. So, liability and stuff. If we are looking for this thing, we don't want to get our faces bit off, as I've said. What are the best precautions we can take?
Probably not reach out your hand into its gaping maw.
Did I do that? Excuse me? We have it on camera.
Let me just skip forward in the footage a little bit.
Okay, maybe hesitantly, it's like First Contact. Nerd movie. You want just...
Yeah, First Contact. You play it very safe and you stay 5 feet away at best.
I was, social distancing with the mer creature.
The big concern that we have here is that there is some sort of a vocal response. There's definitely recognition, right? So it repeated our words back to us. So it has awareness, probably theory of mind, which is great. Yeah. You know how ravens can recognize each other and themselves?
Can they?
Yeah. Yes, they
Asking
can.
the right questions, Chad.
Yes. So I bet you anything, if there's one, we're gonna find more. And we will want to observe them from a distance and let them know we are not harmful.
Okay, but we're looking for these things, not ravens.
How do you remember to take the lens cap off?
I usually just leave it off.
Okay. You're absolutely right, Chad.
Yeah, Barnaby.
Just Barney. It's just Barney.
Fine, okay.
Thank you, though. So no weapons. Stay much farther away than 5 feet. And we're just going to observe in their natural habitat.
Okay, so you talked about communication. Is there any, universal something or other we could try?
Oh, why didn't I think of that? Yes, 2 splashes for yes, 1 splash for no. Why didn't I think of this?
2
Wow.
splashes. Yes.
Wow.
Don't write that down. Chad.
Wow.
I'm being sarcastic.
So is it 1 splash yes or...
Chad. We've been on the ship for what? 3 weeks? 4 weeks? An eternity?
Looks like it.
Yeah. We're not here for ravens. You're absolutely right on that one. There is no way that we know how to communicate with them as of yet.
I have seen, a lot of, Jane Fonda, one of those Into the Mist gorilla stuff, so maybe we can use,
Okay.
similar...
Yeah,
communication.
give that a shot. On the first species of Under the Water, Jane Fonda. Yes.
That's her, right?
That's the one.
Yeah.
We got this.
Yeah.
Don't you need to do some voiceover lines or something?
Oh yeah, we probably should.
Oh, yeah.
You can
We're
leave
good.
now.
This is all right. Okay.
So, talking to Aaron, I need you to clarify something. Do you work for Carter or Barnaby?
It's Barney.
It's Dr. Bartlesby, and yeah, I work for him, but I seem to just kind of get told to do everything.
That's completely unfair.
I'm not sure what to do anymore. It keeps me busy.
Well, yeah, but if you're an intern of science getting coffee for, like, the cryptid hunter doesn't seem like the right thing. Shouldn't you be learning more science?
I don't know, it kind of like is kind of fun seeing the behind the scenes of like it's action-y, sort of. I don't know,
Okay,
he's famous, right?
Guess? I mean, like, I watched those shows. It was fun, like...
I watched them when I got the job. 'Cause I've been in school a long time.
They air, like, reruns really late at night, and sometimes I just sit there and watch it, and I've seen, like, all the episodes several times. But, you know, just, you should stand up for yourself a little bit.
Oh.
So let's fuck up their orders.
Oh! Yeah, let's... No. Yeah, no, yeah. Yeah, let's do that! Okay.
And just a little bit, so
It's
it
just like
doesn't feel super passive-aggressive.
But it's like, it's messed up, a like honest mistake, but also
Yeah,
like
yeah.
it's still messed up and I ruined their day.
Exactly, and
Yeah.
then you can just be like, well, of course I messed up. All I could think of was that weird merman.
Yeah.
See?
Yeah, and I totally agree with you that it's like, it's probably a man. Because like,
Because it didn't have titties.
there's no titties! I completely agree with you on that.
Although, if we're being fair, not all women have titties,
Yes.
but, you know, we're looking at, like, a weird fish thing, and we don't know how it feels about gender
Yes.
yet.
Well, yeah, this is true. It could be a mer person.
Yes,
Yes.
exactly.
So just be completely gender ambiguous with it.
Mhm.
And yeah, but like maybe that is like only because like a lot of like species and whatnot, they do have like the male female kind of thing, and maybe this is one of them, and maybe the other one is maybe more finer looking. Maybe this is just like their defense one, or I don't know. This
Oh,
could
yeah.
be a number of
That's a
different
really
things.
good point. Maybe, like, the leaders or like, their royalty look a lot prettier.
Yeah, maybe we gotta like.
And these ugly, scary ones are to scare off people like us.
Yeah, because they don't want to get found out. They gotta
Yeah.
stay secret.
Exactly.
Yeah.
See, you're real sharp.
Thanks. You are too.
Thanks.
Okay, so as you're emerging from the science hole kind of thing, you notice it's starting to get dark. It's about sunset-ish. It's a gorgeous sunset, I mean, in the middle of the ocean. There's nothing blocking your view. The only problem is you can hear screaming from the back of the boat.
Oh.
On the deck where where you had the water access, there's a lot of screaming coming from over there.
Just casually.
Just, my goodness, I hear screaming.
Like, I feel like me and Chad are, like, out getting vanity shots in front of the,
so
like,
you go out to
sunset
get,
and-
you silhouetted against the sunset,
yeah.
dramatically
Yep.
looking thoughtful kind of thing. They're screaming. And there's a lot of movement on the deck. I mean, obviously, everybody within earshot is running back there. All the ship's crew's running back there.
Yeah.
So clearly, something's going on.
Let's go, Chad.
Go.
Okay. You guys go running down on the deck where you guys just were, almost. You notice that the mermaid troupe had slung a rope ladder over the side and had gone down into the water. And something is definitely happening. You can see flurries of tails, you can see arms, you can see people, flailing about in the water, and you can see blood. You can see a lot of blood. And after a couple minutes, you don't see anything else but blood on the water, and it's starting to go still. And
Like Jaws.
basically, yes. And the crew are standing there with, life preservers and trying to decide if they want to go in there and help, but there's no sign of life whatsoever now. It's suddenly just gone still.
I think Carter's gonna be at least making a, like, visual effort to be, like, tying rope on the life preserver
Yes,
and throwing it
very
out to, like,
dramatic.
try to
Fall over.
grab hold, even though he can't see anybody.
Okay, give me 2 pulls, please.
See, that's what it is. When you're in front of the camera, you have to do all the action.
I just got the camera on you.
Why do you
That's
think I
what
chose?
you get for being the visible character.
Why do you think I chose not to be this time?
This is why Chad's gonna survive again.
I know, right?
One hand, Pannon, one hand. No cheating.
There's a one-hand rule.
Yeah, establishing rules one hand at a time, and you cannot draw from the top 3 levels.
Okay.
So since she just completed that one, that becomes the top 3 now.
So 1, 2, 3.
Gotcha.
2 pulls.
Very nice. You
Why
hear
do you keep taking from the bottom?
the voice of one of the mermaids. You can't see anybody, but you hear one of the mermaids calling, Tally! Tally, where are you? Can you see Tally? And you see nothing. And then something warns you. You don't actually see anything consciously, but you take a step back just as a clawed hand swipes over the edge of the railing. And you see, just reaching over a mermaid arm, reaching over the railing, and then it draws back and you hear a splash.
Oh. Tell me you got that, Chad.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I got that.
Oh. I don't know why it has it out for me, but it seems to have it out for me.
You keep going near it.
I mean, I had to do something. There were people in the water. How are we missing? How many people are we missing? Is anybody coming back up?
Nobody's coming back up. You don't see anything. And one of the crew hears you talking and is like, all the mermaids were in the water. They went
All
in.
of
They said
them?
that they were mourning their friend who was lost. And then they were screaming, and then I don't know what happened. It was
Oh my gosh.
they're all gone now.
Oh, this is a nightmare. Ugh. The paperwork alone. Oh. Okay. Well, science guy, what are we supposed to do? Clearly they are hostile. Should we even, keep filming this? We have plenty of footage. We have the blood samples. We have seen them. We have whatever write-ups you're gonna do.
I'm sorry, I was studying. What's going on?
We were trying to save the mermaids, but apparently...
The actors, you mean?
Yes, the actors.
Oh, what happened to the actors? I was busy studying the...
They're gone!
Oh, no!
Do you see the...
Anyways, Aaron, so what we're
Wow.
doing here is... what's going on?
Wow. Do you not see the blood in the water?
I don't think they mean gone as in they left.
Oh.
Go just
They are now, as in they are now chum, okay?
Oh. Fascinating.
There's nothing floating. There's no
No.
actual chum. Just
It's just
Blood clouds.
Oh, hey, do you think the
which is dissipating pretty quickly in the
the
currents.
voice you heard? What if it was a mermaid?
I mean, it can imitate stuff
Yeah.
pretty accurately.
What'd you hear? It was saying...
It was saying...
Tally?
Tally? Was that... Do you know, do you have the list of, our actors troupe? Who was there? Was that one of ours?
It was fine.
I'm not your intern.
Oh,
Who is...
Now is the time that you decide to grow a spine.
They have their own people.
They do have their own people.
Ugh.
But also, yes, it was one of them.
Where
Here's your
is my
paper.
They just told me intern, okay? I can't
My
deal with
intern?
everything on my own here.
I will have you know that I plucked Aaron from the underwater basket weaving tournament ship.
Do you know how hard me and Chad work? We have enough on our plates. the least we can do is, like, just get some lists, okay? All we want to know is who the other actors were. Is this Tally person among them?
Was Tally the first one to go? No? Okay.
I don't think we all watched.
If any of you paid attention to the mermaids, you know one of them was named Tally.
But it wasn't the one that
We
disappeared.
No, the
before.
one who disappeared was not named Tally. Okay.
Checking out the mermaids.
Oh, yeah.
Chad would know.
Oh, Tally. Tally.
Did you know her?
Not well. I mean, pretty well, but not well.
Okay. Definitely one of ours, though.
Yeah, I think so.
Dang it.
Were they at least insured?
Yeah,
okay.
no, they covered us pretty well.
Okay.
After that debacle with the Loch Ness thing, like, we don't want another incident.
Well, that's what you get for trying to drain the loch.
Okay, easy. I thought you didn't watch our programming.
Of course I'm going to do research. That's literally my job.
Anyway, back to the literal murder that happened in front of our eyes.
Yes, it's tragic.
Yeah.
Is it really murder if it's like a feral creature though?
Yeah, you don't call a bear a murderer.
I mean, these things seem pretty intelligent, so it was probably pre-planned. They most likely lured us all out here.
The important part
It's like first-degree murder.
is there's a bunch of dead
Yeah.
people.
Yes.
We have plenty of footage.
No,
No.
I don't think we have plenty of footage. Because at this point now, we have learned that there
Yes.
are new creatures out there.
Uh-huh.
Ethically, we are required to stay. Morally, it's ambiguous, I'll admit.
Oh.
But ethically,
Ethically,
What
we're
code of
required
ethics
to
are you
stay
on?
around first-degree murderers?
If there are murders, we need to put them under, like, arrest, or we need to take them out. Like,
Yes,
we
Chad.
are ethically
that's
required
it.
to stay.
Chad's got on the money.
Whoop some ass.
But we're not in a country though. Like, there's not a citizen's arrest in the ocean.
I think we're technically in international waters, right?
Yeah,
Right.
see,
So that means
anything
we have-
goes.
That means we have my law.
All right, B, what do you suggest?
I suggest that we send another probe, and we try and investigate more, and maybe another camera. And this time, we draw up a lot slower, and we just make sure, maybe we move the ship a little bit. Maybe we're right on top of a nest, and if we move the ship ever so slightly, maybe,
Maybe they're not
A food-
as mad if it's a nest.
yeah, if we move half a click in any direction, we're off of their nest, and we could observe as we move to see if they are drawn to any. The GM is giving me faces, and it's terrifying me.
I was
am
looking at
trying
you,
not
so I
to.
missed that. Shoot.
If we move a click, which is how many meters, Aaron? 500 meters.
500 meters.
Good job, Aaron. We're gonna get you there. We're gonna get you onto the metric.
Sorry, I've been giving everybody coffee but myself, I just realized.
Get yourself some coffee.
I'm gonna do it. I grab
Is this
Barnaby's.
decaf?
You don't want my cup. There's still coffee grounds in that one. I don't know why you did that, but
Oh,
it is what it is.
I didn't do it.
I just got to chew my coffee. That's all. I'm very appreciative of you, Aaron. I do pay you.
I'll figure that out.
Okay.
So, but like,
Yes.
what if we're on top of like the princesses and all the guards are coming at us?
Dude, that's probably what's happening.
Yeah.
So yes, we should probably move.
How far are we from land?
About 9 days.
9 days.
We're on the Trent.
Oh boy. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is about as far as
Oh.
you can get from anything, pretty
Hmm.
much.
Okay.
So like we have this theory that the more important they are, the prettier they are. And
As stands
well,
for
pretty-
all society.
exactly.
Pretty fish.
Yeah. See.
Yeah.
Which actually would actually make them more likely to be male. Because pretty fish are usually it's like birds.
Yeah. They go out and
Um,
they do like the mating ritual,
Yeah.
and they have to look like stellar.
Yeah, so it's
Like
probably more
Fashion
likely
Week.
they're male.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm imagining like Birds of Paradise, only ocean version.
Oh my god.
Okay, but really, I've watched stuff on this.
I bet you have. Yeah, I believe this.
And do we have like one of those like kick-ass cages that they drop in the water so you can go hang out with the sharks?
Oh God,
We can
Do
get
have
some
to
real
sound like
close
a-
shots.
Oh.
Yeah.
That does.
You put Bumblebee here down in them. Get some up close research.
I like this
What's-
plan.
Yeah.
He's the scientist. He's the expert.
Where I wouldn't know
what's
what to
Bumblebee?
do.
Exactly.
What's Bumblebee?
His name.
This guy, Bumblebee.
I think they're trying nicknames for me, Aaron. I'm not a big fan, but you know,
I actually like that one.
no.
I mean, you have to ethically understand that this is something you have to do.
I'm not denying that part. I'm not denying that part. I am denying the part of Bumblebee, though.
Okay.
Just Barney, Chad.
Okay.
Barney.
Okay.
We hook you up with this cage.
Yeah.
We get some footage.
Yes,
And we get an exclusive interview with you.
exactly.
Okay.
Close,
Perfect.
one-on-one, exposed time. Yes,
Got it.
I am here for this.
Okay.
We get the floodlights, we get the cage. I still want to move the ship.
Do you want to move first or do the cage first?
We move the ship first, because again, if we're in the nest,
Yeah, they're obviously irritated right now.
But,
exactly.
like, if you're in the cage, we can drop you down around like the royalty ones, around the princesses. And then princes, sorry. And then, while we're moving, you'll get to see their entire atmosphere, and you'll be in the cage, so you're fine.
I would rather we move first, and then that way we can see them not agitated and in their natural habitat.
I mean, we don't
Yeah.
know they're agitated. They might just be hungry.
They literally ate a bunch of actors.
Because they were hungry.
But there's so much food down there.
Okay, but
I mean, they're...
but are you going to choose like the box of mac and cheese or this brand new thing that looks wildly appetizing that you've never tried before?
It's like, look at polar bears. Like, they prefer to eat people.
I have a very weak stomach, so I would rather go for the thing I'm very familiar with. So, unfortunately, the point is moot. I'm going to go
they
tell...
don't prefer to eat people. They just
No,
do.
I read that on an article somewhere.
Yeah, I think I read that
Oh.
article.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
How much do you get paid?
We're not under
More
obligation
than
to disclose that, so...
I just wanted to know, is it six figures?
That's
we can
definitely
talk about
more
that
than me.
later.
I
Are
just,
you looking for, like, payment for this interview? Because we're happy to give you the exclusive.
I understand the contract and whatnot, the payments and whatnot for time on screen and time worked. I get that.
Mhm.
I just want to know how much you're getting paid, because sometimes I gotta know if it's way more than me.
Well,
And
we're
you're-
being hosted by Imagine, and then also our YouTube channel, and then,
Like all the merch.
the Petflix series, and all the merch, of course.
I'm just gonna go to the captain and I'm gonna have us move
Yeah.
half a click in any direction.
Right on.
Okay, so
I'm gonna
you're
get my
leaving the
I'm
group?
leaving this because
Okay.
they can't do that anymore.
All right, so you head off down the corridor. Please give me a pull.
Oh no! All right.
Everybody just...
Back away from the table real quick. It's my favorite part of the Dread game is when somebody does a poll and everybody just...
Nobody breathe. Nobody breathe.
Oh.
David! Oh, no. Oh, that
Quite
was
wobbly.
wobbly.
You haven't even pulled that
there
many
you go.
yet.
I know.
Why is it that wobbly? It knows.
It knows he's putting himself in danger.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, boy.
Okay. So as you're heading down this corridor, you see there's something on the deck that weird, kind of like a slime trail. Like if you'd seen a slug, had gone by and left behind this weird trail of stuff.
I
Mhm.
fucking love slugs.
And you're looking down at the deck like, this is weird. And you go walking along, and then you find where the slime trail ends
Mhm.
at the railing. There's a splash of blood on the deck that goes up onto the railing. There's nobody around. Nothing around, but that's rather peculiar, don't you think?
Fascinating.
Yeah.
So I knew she was going to make fun of me for primordial ooze, but this is primordial ooze kind of thinking. This is exciting. I'm going to, of course I've got a pocket protector. They reach in and they're gonna get a sample. They're not gonna put it back in the pocket. They're gonna scoop up some of the slime and then hold it out in front of them and
Okay.
Yeah.
So you keep going. The rest of the deck is, as usual. You don't see any more blood splashes or weird slime trails. But as you're heading towards up to the stairs to the bridge, one of the other Imagine employees, he calls himself the cruise director. He's basically the producer of the show, comes charging down the stairs looking absolutely furious. And he's like, "Excuse me, what are you doing here? You're supposed to be with the rest of the scientists."
I was coming to talk to you and see if we can move the ship.
No, we can't move the ship. The captain won't move. Why do we need to move the ship?
Because there's a possibility that we are disturbing an ecosystem that we know nothing about, and if we can move the ship half a click, that's all I'm asking. Half a click.
I'm sorry. I thought that was the whole point of this expedition, was disturbing an ecosystem so that we could film what we found.
A made-up ecosystem, but now we've actually learned something, and we might be in a nest of some sort, so if we move half a click, we might keep in respect for the 13 actors that just passed away, we need to move further.
I'm sorry, the what?
The 13 actors who just died?
Who? What? What happened? Did I miss something?
Yes, I get it. You're playing coy. Oh, actors what? Bunch of people died, my dude. Like, come on. I'm very upset by this. We need to move at least half a click in any direction.
Look, excuse me, I'm going to go see what's going on. You just stay away from the captain. She's not in a good mood right now. And he passes by you and charges off back towards the rear of the ship.
I'll take my chances. And continues onward.
Okay. Okay, you go up the stairs. There's the bridge up ahead of you. That's the usual flurry of activity. You go up to the door, and there's a crewman standing there and goes, "Excuse me, can I help you?"
Yes, I'm here to speak to the captain.
Congratulations, you're not going to.
I just need to speak to the captain. We need to move the ship. That's the smallest request.
Sir, please go back to your quarters. This is not the acceptable place for you to be. You know this. This is not in your contract.
I understand the contract, but there needs to be updates, and I believe the contract also states that if need be, we move the ship if people die.
We move the ship at the discretion of the captain, and she's declared we are not moving right now. If you'll notice, it's getting dark, and we would prefer not to be sailing in unknown waters after dark. It's not very safe to do that.
They just look around and like, there's nothing out there!
Sir, are you a sailor? Are you certified to crew a ship?
I am a marine biologist. I have a doctorate.
Why don't you please go doctor somewhere else?
It might have been from the University of Phoenix, but it's still just as good. I'm not knocking anybody who has a degree from the University of Phoenix, just FYI.
That's fair.
Yeah. Would you at least let the captain know that the scientists, all of us, would like to move the ship 500 clicks in any direction?
Sure, I'll pass on the information.
I don't believe you, but thank you for at least taking the message. Storms off, still with, like, the pen in hand, and... Gah!
Okay, you head back down the stairs. Please give me 2 pulls.
Good frick.
Oh, no.
If you need to, like, stand over by us,
I
if
can
it's
also
easier to
move.
reach.
I'm gonna try these
You're gonna
sides
hard
of things.
mode, okay.
Nope.
Why is it... I mean, I know Patton pulled one of the bottom ones, but...
It's the bottom one farthest away from you.
Okay, now I will definitely take it.
Oh.
Nope.
Mm-mm.
We're gonna push that one back.
And if you do start to tap one that seems bad, you can leave it where it is. You don't have to put it back or anything like that. Feel free to leave it in disarray.
Oh my goodness.
Oh no!
They are
What
all
is this?
They are also pivotal to its structure, Pannon.
I only took out the ones that were, like, super easy.
Yeah, and at the bottom.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh.
The moving.
Oh, that moved a lot. Could I pull from... I could pull from this row.
Yeah,
I'm gonna lose
that's
my
the top
income.
row you can pull from.
I'm gonna lose my income.
Oh dear.
Mm-hmm.
I went so close to the top, and even
It's nice knowing you, Barney.
Oh, it moves so much.
Oh man.
I can see my son looking at me through the door.
What you doing, Dad?
Dad's stressed. Okay, that's
Got the
one.
piece.
Oh,
Well,
you monster
for
panic.
you people following along at home, it is wobbling
gonna
rather
die.
alarmingly.
Oh.
It is leaning.
He taps the tower. He considers.
There you go.
Taps
There
the
you
tower.
go.
Ah,
Easy.
the block is moving.
This is dangerous
It's like, don't breathe,
He's
don't breathe.
leaving a single one in the middle.
Mm.
Bottom.
All right. You got this.
Are you gonna survive?
The piece has been removed.
Okay.
Okay, now we gotta put it on top. Will he make it, folks? Will he make it? Stay tuned for the exciting conclusion.
Tia, I love you.
Please shut up.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
It actually seems more stable now.
It actually was
Because it was tilting
Not
too far that side.
wobbling.
Good job. Good job.
Okay. So, Barney, as you're heading down, you see more of those odd slime trails, crisscrossing across the decks, across the railings.
Did we lose the cruise
And you think you hear like a weird muffled scream from one side, but if you stop and listen, no, must have been your imagination, maybe like an odd echo or something. You keep going, you rejoin everybody else in the rear of the ship. Everybody's still there, I'm assuming.
Yeah, I had
Yeah.
a question for Aaron. Because you're like the smartest person in this room. I'm like,
Oh, no.
side eyes Barney. So, I didn't know.
Chad, are you getting this drama?
I didn't know that fish lived in nests. I thought that was just birds and bugs.
Oh, yeah, well, there's, like, coral reefs and whatnot. It's, like, fish communities. So this could be, like, something we haven't been able to detect before. So it could be, like, a place where there's, like, I mean, they're very big, so maybe...
Oh, so it's not like literally a nest.
Yeah, it's not like a bird's nest.
Okay.
No. It could be a reef or, like, an underwater volcano, because fish like to be around where it's warmer and things like that.
I was diving in Australia, and those reefs are dangerous.
Oh, yeah, it's sharp.
Yeah.
She's, like, really aware. Everyone's looking at her now, and she's just like...
Camera's on you. A little bit of that hair just off to the... Yeah, just a little out of your eye.
So, Chelsea, are you going to be accompanying our doctor here on the dive, or can you give us your expert opinion on what it's going to be like going down in that cage?
Well, usually I could give you an expert opinion, because, you know, I've done a lot of diving, a lot of, like, motorsports in the water, all that. But this is a little bit scary, because when you go down in say, a shark dive or something, they're big heckin' sharks, you know? And so the cage protects you. But we've seen these things with, like, hands, and they might be able to, like, slice through.
Oh, like, pick the lock?
Yeah!
You don't think they'd be able to, like, just reach through? Because sharks, they have big mouths and whatnot, but would they be able to reach through the cage?
Probably. What if they have swords?
Why would they have swords?
They would have tridents.
Oh, God, you're
Yeah.
right. I'm dumb. I'm sorry.
Their hands kind of actually make me think of tridents. I wonder if that's, like, maybe through mythology and whatnot, like, is a misconception, is that they see those 3 fingers and think of a trident?
Oh, yeah, maybe. I was thinking of, like, The Simpsons.
I was thinking of Momoa.
You can't discount mythology.
I'm not saying that Yes, you're right. There is probably grounds of long history that has influenced the stories that we have told. I apologize, Chelsea, that I did not brand it. We don't know what kind of grouping at this point. It could be a shoal. Would you like a shoal? Would you like a school? Would you like a pod? What would you like?
Do we know there's more than one?
Yeah.
It's a good point.
And also, if they have opposable thumbs, why wouldn't they have tools?
It's true. They do have opposable thumbs.
They do. They
I would
very
identify that as a thumb for sure.
Yeah, and
Yes.
they have, like, extra joints, so they can probably grip stuff really well.
After a certain point, you imagine like the fist must be huge.
Yeah, and we've all seen The Little Mermaid. We know that stuff gets, like, just dropped into the bottom of the ocean.
Those poor squids.
So you've noticed that as you're standing here talking, the rest of the crew that had been, flocking there earlier have kind of dissipated at this point. You're pretty much the only people in this section of the deck at the moment. You're hearing some strange things. At the moment, let's see, eeny, meeny, miny. Chad, please give me a poll.
Oh no.
If this is where Chad finally beats
Oh no,
it.
Chad!
Chad survives 2 other games to die at the very beginning of the...
Oh, Chad.
Sorry, I don't want to jinx Chad. I did not just say that.
It's wood, if you want to knock on the table.
While he's pulling, that's a great
Yeah,
idea.
yeah, exactly. Really hard, right now.
Good enough.
Oh,
Chad.
That was a big wobble.
You could knock on the Jenga tower, it's wood.
That is true. If you want to abandon it, you can abandon it.
I have to remember to breathe.
Or you can just pull it. I don't know. Okay.
It's so hard to find one that will budge at
Oh,
all.
and so many of them look super loose.
They really...
Oh my gosh.
Is there like a gravity anomaly in this room or something that...
There are ghosts in the closet.
Okay.
Oh god.
Pulling straight from the
Did you say
base.
one pull or two?
I said 1, I think.
Okay.
That's what I
Yeah,
thought.
that's what I thought too. Oh, Chad.
Chad, big
Taken
boy.
out from the bottom. Oh, got the piece.
It's clear. Now to drop it.
Ooh,
Okay.
okay. Is that Chad?
As a cameraman, you are accustomed to noticing light. It's kind of your thing. So as you're standing there, trying to get shots of everybody talking and watching, your buddy here, and you start noticing this odd kind of light to one side, and you look over at the railing, and there's this odd kind of glow coming off from the side. And you glance over the railing, and it looks almost like glitter floating around underneath the water, like little bits of light just swirling. Like the effect in the Star Trek when they had the swirly glitter for the transport. That's kind of what it looks like, only slightly greenish. Very peculiar. You've never seen anything like this before.
It's like down in the water.
Yeah, in the water.
Oh.
Back up. Back up. Hey, blunderbuss, we got a little thing. We got a new thing. We haven't seen yet. Got a little bit of it on camera.
Okay.
Flip it around. Press rewind. Okay, check this out.
Glitter water.
Glitter water. I don't know if this was just like dissipated from the mermaids' bodies. Like after they got shredded, all the glitter they had on them.
Aaron brought up a good point. We should probably just say merfolk.
No.
we're
I mean,
talking-
they're
talking about
yeah.
the actors.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, for the ones that we got for like the commercial shots, like because the ones that we found in the water, the merfolk, they were a little bit nasty. I don't know. They could be hot. I don't know, but we had to make sure we brought along some hot ones. So these are the mermaids,
Okay.
and they always had a lot of glitter on their bodies, glitter paint.
That would explain why a lot of my tools have been doused.
Craft herpes.
Yeah.
So,
Because once the glitter's there, it's never going away. So it's never going to leave that water.
Yeah. No. Have you seen anything like this before, Science Man?
Not so much. No.
Science them.
Science them,
Oh,
yes.
right.
Person.
I apologize.
Good. You're good. It's a colloquial term. I get it. I get you. I appreciate you making the effort.
I'm just a little bit hyped right now. There's a lot of people dead because of a lot of testosterone flowing. All right.
You don't seem to be too shocked by this.
Have you heard Chad's stories?
Have you seen my podcast?
No,
I don't think we would see a podcast.
I mean, there are some video podcasts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess so.
What podcast were you on?
Can't recall. Spooky bitches.
Spooky Bitches?
Yeah.
I loved the Spooky Bitch Hour.
Yeah.
Whatever happened to them?
Yeah, what?
Oh. This forlorn
Incident.
look appears across his face. He didn't make it. I call it quits.
Mhm.
Sometimes I still see him following me around. A dream. I wake up. I think they're there. I feel like I hear the little click of a heel. I think I'm going to turn around and see Cassie.
It's alright, man. It's alright. Bring it in.
Or like taps him on the shoulders, like it's okay.
It's been a while.
Mhm.
Anyway,
Anyway,
I have seen some things.
Clearly.
People died. But if this is your specialty, what the shit is this?
we would like to not die.
That's why I'm trying to suggest to the captain that we move, but she doesn't seem to be wanting us to move anytime soon.
Who did you talk to?
I could lower a bucket and get a sample.
That sounds smart.
That does sound smart. Yeah, let's do that.
I am, smartest person. So
Yeah, go ahead.
So
Okay, intern's gonna fetch a bucket.
fetch a bucket with a
Okay.
rope.
There's a bucket nearby. I'm sure you can tie a rope to it.
boat.
Go over to the edge. Please give me 2 pulls.
Oh.
Whee!
Okay, kind of we need to get this shot a little bit. Just turn your...
Uh-huh, uh-huh.
Very. It is not stable.
Everything looks rock solid.
I mean, it's very deceptively.
It's bonkers.
Mm.
I barely touched it with that. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Another effort. My turn.
Mm-hmm. Boop. Boop.
Can you go to the right of that one? The one that you just booped?
Be very careful setting my cup down here.
Uh-huh.
Oh, no. Oh.
Ooh. Just boop.
Boop. The whole thing shifts.
Deathly boop. All the pieces.
Oh.
Nothing's moving. I'm so screwed.
And now you see why we picked from the bottom.
Because the top is screwed.
It's just like one solid mass up
It
there.
is.
Really is.
Really, yeah.
Right there.
I don't know how it's doing that, but
So, as a person with tremors, this is the scariest Jenga tower I've ever seen.
Right. Oh, man.
this is the worst I've ever seen this Jenga tower do, and I've played a few
Wow.
times with this one, so...
Nothing is moving.
Should I break out the sandpaper when we're done?
Yeah.
Oh.
Like, did they soak up water at some point?
It's just been sitting in my living room. And I can assure you my living room is not very humid.
Whoa!
I think you're stressing the cat out.
I'm so sorry.
Ezio, you're gonna be fine, buddy.
It's just sad little muse. One hand at a time.
Oh.
Oh, I think you got one.
Ooh. Stop wiggling!
It's like, nobody breathe. Oh, got the piece. Okay.
Well,
All right. It's been pulled. It's been pulled.
That's one.
And now you have another row available to you.
That's true.
Mhm.
Heart's like lowering the bucket.
Oh no!
so close.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Aaron, no.
So the smartest person on this ship goes over to the side of the railing with this bucket. Very carefully starts lowering it down. And you're watching this happen. You're a few feet away, just kind of watching her work. And you see, as she's going down, she suddenly starts to jerk back.
No, that's my
And there's a shape that just darts out of the darkness, grabs her, and pulls. And both of them go over the side, and there's a splash.
What the hell was that?
Aaron, I paid you so much money. Why?
Did you, though?
Yes, of course. Barney's not unethical.
Why, Aaron?
You offered to pay her an exposure.
No, it was a joke.
Well, she got plenty of exposure.
Yeah, was your camera on?
Yeah, it was on.
Okay.
Yeah.
So at least she died on camera.
Yeah.
Oh no, we got this.
Yeah.
Oh.
The camera is always on.
Is that going to be the title of this episode? At least she died on camera. Oh dear, oh dear.
Maybe it was a prince.
Your prince came and got you, Aaron.
Someday your prince will come and drag you into the water.
Oh.
She's royalty underwater now.
Yes, definitely.
David's face.
I feel bad.
You got the fictional character killed,
Okay.
man.
Someone else place it this time because I placed it.
You
in
placed it wrong,
wobblies.
apparently.
Try the D&D books.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, are the D&D books less treacherous?
I don't know.
We'll find out.
Perhaps.
Dresden Files hated me.
Apparently.
Might want to
Barely
little bit
touched it.
further from the yeah, so we can. Cool.
You good?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to sabotage you slightly.
So in the game of Dread, when the
Sabotage.
tower falls, the character dies.
What happens if the DM knocks the tower over?
Yeah, we put it back up.
You put a bag of holding in a bag of holding.
Ooh.
And the tower is now sabotaged.
I only took 3 blocks out. I was being nice. Okay.
Oh man, I wish
So-
I'd known this with my siblings when I played Dread with them. Take some out, just make them extra nervous. Ooh, that would've been fun. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh no! They have a taste for human blood now.
Just now you're dead.
Yeah, just now you're thinking that all those mermaids got eaten.
Yeah, but I liked Aaron.
You didn't like the mermaids, and so you're okay with them getting first-degree murder.
I mean, I was busy. Like, I'm acknowledging the trauma now.
Producer's name.
The producer guy?
Yeah.
Adrian.
Where is Adrian anyway? Like, we
should probably get out of here.
Yeah. I mean,
good luck. The captain did not want to move.
I'm willing to trust Chad's survival instinct on this one. He has way more experience.
He's a survivor.
He's a survivor.
Yeah, I mean, you ran into Adrian, and peculiarly, he's not back here. You haven't seen him.
Yeah, he was kind of in a stick up. Yeah, you know. Where is he?
Oh my gosh, what if he's like a mermaid disguising himself as Adrian and he doesn't want us to leave?
Adrian has 3 mermaids in a trench coat?
Not 3 mermaids.
Oh no! Oh no!
Because I know I've referenced it before, but it's like Vanessa, but it's actually Ursula in The Little Mermaid.
How long have we known Adrian?
If you've been on previous Imagine projects, you've known Adrian.
I
He's
mean,
been on the last few.
I think we would have known.
Do we know the captain?
I don't know the captain. No.
You've met the captain. But basically, you met the captain and captain saying, please don't interfere with my crew, and that was about it.
Do they seem fish-like in appearance?
No, she did not.
Dang.
All
Yeah,
right.
but see, neither did Vanessa.
That's true.
Okay. Captain might have said no to 1, but can they really say no to an unruly mob of 5?
You said
4.
you
4.
guys don't have any weapons on board?
No.
Okay, well, I'm going to open my fanny pack and then I just pull out my spear gun.
Oh my god.
Well, I do.
What's that white powdery stuff all over it?
Oh, shit. It cut the ziplock. God damn, I'm going to check. It's still a little bit salvaged. Okay.
Unless you would like to ethically stay here,
No.
we're gonna go
get the hell
and
out.
get yeah.
I'm insanely curious. And
What?
we lost Erin, and I really liked Erin.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Erin was
Uh-huh.
great.
Coffee girl was great.
Mm-hmm.
She was not a coffee
She
girl.
has a name.
Yeah, Erin, the coffee girl.
Tyler Durden.
What?
Never mind.
No, I got that.
Okay,
Uh-huh.
good. All right.
I
Well, you
understood
don't
that
talk about it.
reference.
So, okay.
Uh-huh.
You don't talk about it though.
That's why I didn't mention it by name.
Anyway, let's go.
Okay, where are you gonna go?
Going to dramatically try to storm up and turn this ship around.
Okay, so you start heading up along the deck, and sort of like Barney noticed earlier, there's these peculiar slime trails,
What is that?
and there's more of them. I mean,
Oh, great.
they only saw 1 or 2. Basically, the entire deck is almost blanketed in weird slime stuff.
Oh no. Okay.
So
What was
Okay.
the Murple? Was he slimy too?
there was kind of a weird sheen to the skin that looked like it might have been something on it. You didn't get close enough to touch or
I
anything,
did
but
not.
yes.
I mean, I did.
And did you see any weird primordial ooze?
I mean, it didn't look exactly like this, but I wouldn't doubt it.
I mean, it looks kind of like this, still holding out the pen.
Yeah.
Looks kind of like this.
Okay.
Stuff.
It kind of reminds me of the, the secretion that the,
Sure, let's stop looking at
Todoroki's.
snot
Yes.
and go
Gross.
save
Yes.
ourselves.
Yes.
Okay.
Who's in the lead of this little crew?
Uh-huh, yeah, with my gun.
I imagine
You're in the front?
Look at
yeah.
her camera.
Chad,
Camera, gun.
2 pulls, please.
Oh,
Oh.
my god.
It's a fresh tower. One.
How do you do this?
Fun
It's
fact,
like-
this is what he does in his spare time. When he's not playing or cosplaying.
Dexter is one of the most physically stable people I've ever met.
Emotionally, not so much.
Total mood, man.
We're millennials.
Nice.
We seem to be having better luck on the...
Yeah, this is
D&D
a lot
books.
better.
Yeah.
Thank you, Aaron, for your sacrifice.
Erin made the tower more stable with
Didn't
her
even
death.
get you the freaking sample.
She died doing what she
We'll
knew
put up
well.
a in loving memory on our in the post credits.
Specifically to her, but we should probably name the mermaids too.
Yeah, it was Tally.
Yeah, but a 30-second spot for Aaron.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
It'll be one of those black and white, sepia, photographs.
Yeah, and then probably there's probably a group picture of all the mermaids together because we should put those on the collar.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So as you're going along the walkway along the side of the deck along the side of the ship, something you hear a strange noise, and you kind of look up, and you fire your spear gun at a mermaid that has wedged itself up above you between the wall and the ceiling, and is just kind of sitting there. And you graze its arm. It hisses, and it just, in a movement almost too fast for you to watch. It's very peculiar. This is a deep-sea creature, and yet, on the dry, deck, it drops to the deck and is over the railing and gone in, a flash of an eye, almost.
Dude, I saw that right.
Yeah.
I can't believe you shot it.
Why can you not believe I shot it?
Because it's still a creature.
It killed Aaron!
Uh-huh.
Or its buddies did!
And a bunch of mermaids. Actors.
I'm very conflicted right now.
Okay. I mean, I think we're all on board for get out.
Very good.
And, the sooner the better, probably.
Is there, like, some of that ooze where it was? Did it leave that?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yep.
see, I was right.
Cool. Okay.
These things are fast, and I need to be faster. So,
It's close to
Oh,
dinner time.
Chad.
I put in my cocaine
Chad.
already.
Oh
What was that? What just happened? What do
You
you...
didn't see anything.
Yeah.
You signed a non-disclosure.
Yeah, but I think when 12 actors die and my intern dies, there's
then-
going to be some change on that
Okay,
non-disclosure.
but didn't you say that you had watched the spooky bitches?
Yeah.
Then you saw our star over here do cocaine.
I
I sort of call it Colombian marching powder, but
There's a cat that seems to be backing you up, too.
Yeah, the cat is very concerned right now.
Cats are more into weed, though.
Okay.
Can we take a quick break so I can feed them?
Yes,
quick?
please.
Yes.
I was like, I want to hold this cat.
This cat is so concerned.
Babies.
Sorry, David.
no, you're good.
Me, personally, I have ADHD, so it's Ritalin.
I mean, yeah, that'll do.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Also, it helps you stay fit.
Yeah. Save it.
Yeah.
I need to get some ADHD.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do enough cocaine, you might get there. Oh. Well,
Still so mad at the tower.
thank you all for joining us on this very special episode.
Yes, I'm still so mad at the
Oh.
tower. I just barely frickin' touched it. And it just got...
I'm absolutely terrified because I'm also just now realizing that in addition to having tremors, I'm getting used to acrylic nails.
Oh no!
Hi, Squeaky.
The kitty! So pretty.
Has blessed us with her presence.
Oh.
Come over here, I want you.
Colors are so pretty.
Is that Yuffie or Moxie?
No? Oh, you ran away now.
Aw, so pretty.
We're all very distracted by Kitty now.
Oh,
I'm gonna
yes.
go get some more cats.
Sweetheart.
Bring all the cats down.
There's
I
like
have
a
cute
real
pictures.
danger every time I go to a pet store.
Hi,
Because
sweetheart.
I have
Oh, hi.
determined that if I see a like just god awful ugly cat, I'm bringing it home.
Oh, yes.
Oh.
Those are the best.
I just feel bad because they don't get adopted.
We got a haunted house thing for rodeo.
David
Just
shuts the
sleeping
door.
in it. It's like a cute little
There's
like
a kitty
haunted
in
house.
here.
There's a cat in there?
Yeah.
Moxie?
We just redid a lot of our kitchen and we added like cabinets next to the fridge, and on the one on one side we built our little cat feeder into it so they can like crawl up
Aw,
in there.
that's so cute.
And hopefully they'll be protected from the dogs a little bit.
Go eat your food.
Go eat.
Go eat.
Anxiety's like slowly calming down since the tower's fallen. It's taken its time, but it's finally calming down, and I'm like, okay, I'm dead, I'm fine.
All
You
right.
can rest now.
Sorry about that.
Okay.
Can't
It was
rest
just
until we
adorable.
get
A
justice.
little concerned
yes, you guys
face.
must get justice.
We have to get justice so she can rest.
Yes.
We gotta kill a whole lot of mermaids.
Merfolk.
Okay.
So is the cage idea back on?
Yeah, let's gear you up.
Yep.
Were you still heading up towards the bridge, or?
Let's
Talk to the
yeah.
captain. Getting
Yes.
out of here.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
You're heading up along the walkway. Let's see, where are you? So, you had your little close encounter, and as you're going along, you start seeing more splashes of blood intermixed with the slime. At one point, you see what looks kind of like a hand in the middle of a puddle of blood and slime and mess, and You're not quite sure where it came from or who left it behind, but they definitely don't need it now. So,
Oh boy.
5 fingers or 3?
5 fingers. It is a human hand.
Okay.
Or was a human hand at one point.
Well, I mean, it's still a human hand.
Yeah, it's just not attached to one anymore.
But what if this is how they actually, like, reproduce, right? Like,
What?
By cutting hands off of
werewolves?
people?
well, not necessarily cutting hands off, but like, cellular mitosis of by grafting onto new species. What if aliens?
Yeah, that's...
I hope you warmed up before that stretch.
You
Anyway.
thinking this is just a whole Moorfolk orgy?
Very violent one.
Yeah.
I'm not here to shame.
I mean, neither am I, so...
I'm so mad I'm dead. Because I'm like, anglerfish.
I am.
They have terrible way of reproducing.
Well, this is all like Carter's definitely like staying closer with the group.
Okay.
Probably trying to be slightly in front of the camera because you still gotta get your FaceTime in as they make their way up.
So as you're getting onto the stairs, what's our marching order as you're going up?
I am probably first because I'm trying to be in the shot.
Mm-hmm.
Right behind you, kind of see if I can reload one of those bolts.
Just like right behind Chad because I've seen spooky bitches.
Okay.
And I'm picking up the rear.
Are you clinging close to the rest of the group, or are you drifting back a little bit, or?
Barney will be distracted while they're like still continuing like investigating. How was the hand removed? Is this a clean tear? So it's like following, but kind of like a what? But that's
Okay.
it.
All right then. Carter, please give me 2 pulls.
Oh, okay. Okay.
It's a nicer tower than last time. Come on.
Sure.
Tip on the bottom.
That's an okay one at the bottom.
It is. Center bottom, that's fine. Eventually we run out of centers, though.
Yeah, no, that's the worst.
Oh.
Poke in the center.
Ooh.
That one's just not a problem. Yeah, the D&D
Pull
books are
straight up.
definitely kinder.
Yeah, I'm trying.
Nothing
Nothing about me straight. Okay.
Was that the second one or the
That was-
first one?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow.
I got 2 middles.
So you come up out of the stairway and you onto the deck where the bridge is. And there are several bodies. And one of them seems to be moving.
Oh.
Or rather, it's being pulled toward the edge. There's, one of the mermaids is kind of dragging it along farther away from you. So the stairwell's roughly in the middle of the deck. And it's off to one side. And as you come up, you notice this movement. You look over, and the mermaid looks up, meets your eyes, and hisses. And then just pulls the body off and drops off the railing into the water.
I mean, Carter taking care of Carter. So,
Well, I didn't think you were going to jump in the water after it, so yeah. Clearly there has been activity on this deck. There's slime trails, there's blood, there's clearly drag marks, so that was not the first body that has been dragged off.
Adrienne!
And ahead of you, you can see the bridge, which is dark at the moment. The windows, looking onto it are cracked. There's bloody handprints. There's marks on it.
That doesn't bode well.
Yeah.
Okay. I hope there is someone still aboard that can drive a ship, because this is not looking good.
Well, I mean, I could drive a jet ski. Maybe it's the same.
Yeah.
Exactly
okay.
the same.
Okay.
Just a very large jet ski.
Yes. Yeah. Exactly.
I mean, we're not gonna get any less dead if we keep sitting here. So, I would like to be not dead.
Wouldn't we all?
How are they getting on so smoothly? They're like sea ninjas.
Maybe like, you know, there's the slime and stuff. Maybe they're like slugs and snails and they can like slither up.
They are turning the ship into a slip and slide, okay?
Yeah. Have you ever greased yourself up and gone wrestling?
Yeah.
Yeah, right?
Is that where I've seen you before?
Probably one of many places.
Oh my gosh.
Chad.
You said before that they don't pay you an exposure, but I've gotten paid for a lot of exposure before, so...
I get it! I got that one.
I understood that reference.
Kind of like those mermaids, right?
Right? But yeah, they're really greased up. Lightning fast.
Are we gonna try and drive the ship or not?
Yeah.
Where's the go button?
What else are we gonna do? You want to sit here and get eaten by booger mermaids?
I don't think that's a good name for them, unfortunately.
I don't care. I'm not keen on giving them a pretty name after all of this. You want them to be murder mermaids? I don't care.
I don't even like associating them with mermaids.
I haven't seen a goddamn clamshell since we've been here.
Not one clamshell.
It's real disappointing.
Sirens, maybe? I don't know. Anyway.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that would make sense.
We were thinking about doing an episode on that, but it never happened. Anyway. Driving the ship.
Yep, go button.
Do we have anything, like... I guess this is like a out of character. Do we have anything nearby that like would at all look like a weapon? Like an oar?
Right now you're in the middle of the deck.
Okay.
You're looking at the bridge, which is, you know, like 20 feet away from you at the moment.
Okay.
There's...
Do we have, like, emergency flares?
Probably somewhere.
Maybe we should find those and just at least signal to people that we're in trouble.
Sounds good. Let's follow that line of thought. I am looking for like any weapon, any.
There's fire extinguishers in the lab.
Because like flares can double as weapons.
Okay. Anything that we would find like on the way up to the bridge, because I think backtracking is not going to be our friend. The closer we get to water is probably the more dangerous.
Yeah.
They would probably have the flares.
So would you say you are searching the deck right now?
Yeah.
That would be 2 pulls, please.
Okay.
Y'all wish Aaron was here to come get you stupid flares.
Aaron, get me some coffee and some flares, please.
Why do I always push it this way?
There is a genus of squid called Gonadas. Gonadas.
Gonads?
Yeah.
Nice.
I am an adult.
I mean, so was the scientist that named it.
Oh no. Pannin.
How do you do that, Pannin?
Oh.
I was trying to move out of David's way. I'm just gonna hold still.
Okay. So as you're looking around, you notice a box, a metal box attached to the side of the railing, not too far away, that says emergency on it. It is very brightly labeled because it is an emergency kit.
Oh, yes.
You go over and look at it. It has, like first aid kit. It has, the standard kind of thing like that, but it also has a flashlight and a couple of flares.
Okay. I am the face who knows how to use things.
Well, I mean, I think there's a button you push, and then you
He's
pull
just
the
gonna
trigger.
push it at her.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. And where are we on the deck? Are we like...
So you're on basically the top deck,
Okay.
where the bridge is at the front. The very back of this deck is where the pool area is and all that stuff. So right now you're just kind of an open viewing area.
Okay, let's do just one of them right now, and then we can hold on to the other one as like if we need to signal them again, or maybe shoot something in the face.
Okay.
But if we're just kind of in the middle of the deck, this is probably a good place to send it from.
Okay.
But you guys be ready, because this is a big thing that's drawing attention to us. So you be ready to come. Get your spear gun out.
It's out.
Okay, is it loaded?
I think so.
Do you want to check before I shoot this?
Chad's loaded.
Ass loaded.
Okay, so all of you.
I'm sorry, what was the plan? I was studying the viscosity of the...
I'm gonna stand in the middle.
Okay.
And all of you are gonna stand around and protect me, because this thing is gonna be bright, and it's gonna draw those hungry, horny things.
So make sure that I understand this. You want to shoot a flare...
Into the sky.
Into the sky. Yep.
This isn't a flare gun, this is just a flare.
I don't understand the difference.
Okay, that's fair.
Oh god, this is...
And you want to shoot a flare into the sky when there's a 9-day journey back somewhere. You think the Coast Guard's going to see us?
They're probably got, like, a helicopter.
I miss Aaron.
Me too!
Aaron would have talked sense into you, and I don't know how to communicate with kids these days.
Okay, talk sense into me. Tell me what I'm doing wrong here.
The likelihood that we would run across anybody else in this area
That's why your flare is not shaped like a gun.
is astronomically high.
Yeah,
They have not noticed that yet.
No, okay.
I just noticed it doesn't have a trigger.
Okay, is there, like, a communications office? Could we, like... If we can't get a flare in the sky, can we at least get, like, a message out?
Yeah,
like an SOS?
There'd be a radio in the cabin.
Oh, that's maybe probably a better
There is
idea.
also an area off the science lab
Okay.
where you guys had, like, your communication equipment where you would be sending transmissions back to Imagine headquarters, sending data and stuff like that, doing your talking head commentary
Do we
kind of
know
thing.
which one has, like, more secure locks on the rooms, or are they about the same?
Well,
Does it
you haven't been
matter?
in the
They have
bridge,
opposable thumbs?
so you don't really know about that.
So
but you know that the lab doesn't really have a lock on the door.
But the bridge has a bunch of bloody handprints that we can see from here. I don't know if I want to be in the room where a bunch of bodies are right now.
Okay.
And I know how to work that technology, as do the both of you, because you had to update Imagine every few days.
Okay, yes.
Do you know how to work the squawk box, as they like to call it?
No. Okay. So, okay. So we're going back to your lab,
We go back to the lab.
and okay, we're gonna set up barricades around all the doors.
Okay.
Okay. Because I think that's probably a more important one, because if we're 9 days out, they're talking to someone's not going to do anything.
And Imagine has been feedback, giving us context, right? So they have somebody monitoring the line. We don't know if
9 days
anybody's...
by boat, but we could get like helicopter. We could get
yeah.
something else out here.
See, that was my thought. Because, like, helicopters are faster.
That's true. Okay,
Yeah.
yes.
Okay.
Jets are even faster, but we don't have, like,
I-
an aircraft carrier. Because wouldn't that be convenient?
I mean, if you land it right, even on the water, it can, but let's not get into this.
There's not enough space for it to go all the way and be able to safely stop, and there's no way we could, like, protect ourselves from...
Chelsea!
What?
Let's just make it to the lab!
Okay, let's go. Can I have that flashlight?
We're gonna have to make a water landing, but that's
yeah.
okay, because this is a seaplane.
Like after like all the bodies and Carter's definitely like between people and not in front of.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I would probably be too.
This is feeling more comfortable heading to the space, so Barney's gonna definitely take the lead on this one, heading
Okay.
back to the lab.
Okay.
So, you turn around, you start heading back down the stairs. Barney, please give me 2 pulls.
Yep. Yep.
I believe in you,
I don't believe in me.
Barnaby.
Believe in the pen and who believes in you.
That's...
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
You said you wanted 2 pulls?
Yep.
Heaven's mic is like right in the...
I'm sorry. Oh.
That wobbled.
Nope.
Nope. Nope.
Nope.
Wow. It's a lot of wobble. Oh, hey.
My heart is
Uh-huh.
True, dokie dokie. Oh, that was so close.
Uh-huh.
Do you see how much it's shaking?
Uh-huh. Oh. Okay. That's
I
two.
have acrylic nails because I have a problem biting my nails, and I'm just like chewing on these.
That second one was terrifying.
That was very
Oh, boy.
wobbly.
Oh, boy.
Okay. So, Barney turns around, starts heading back down the stairs, and you slip in the slimy stuff and start to fall and catch yourself on the railing just as a mermaid creature lunges at you and misses. Like, basically flies over your head and skids across the deck and hits the rail on the far side. You had a very, very near miss right there.
They have a weakness to poles.
Well, it's still on the deck.
Run.
It's just
run.
over by the railing right now.
Run.
Running gun.
You want to try and shoot
I'm
it?
gonna try and shoot it as we're running.
Okay.
Yep.
2 pulls, please.
Yep.
no.
Oh,
Yep.
man.
Oh, Chad.
Oh, Chad.
That's how I live.
Chad survived this far. I mean, if he goes out,
It's
He's
in
had a
true
good
Chad
run.
fashion.
he has had a good run.
How the F?
There's one.
How are you so good at this?
No, yes. Holy frick. Holy
Very
Oh.
nice.
frickadoodle.
Good job, Chad.
Well, Chad, just as he's running, he just shoots off to one side and lands a very solid hit on this creature, and it hisses and drops limp. You're running off down the stairs. Apparently
Hey,
clear
mother-
at the moment. Well,
Way to go, Chad!
okay. So you go down the stairs, back down to the deck where the science lab is, and now you are toward the front of the ship. You have to get to the back. So this is going to be a little bit of a run. I'm assuming you're all running at this point. Okay, so everybody please give me a pull to not slip on the deck as you're running.
Oh.
Slimy.
You gotta go first, Jazzy.
Go, Chelsea.
Best chance.
Is it though?
Yes, because you go whoever goes last kind of is screwed.
Assuming that
This is like Squid Game. Who's going to be number 16?
Oh,
Assuming that no one just knocks it over.
I mean, some of them look loose, but it's really
Yeah.
deceptive. That one looks pretty good.
This is the worst part for me, though. How much I shake, oh my god.
You got it.
Yeah.
Yay! One down.
Oh.
Carter,
Next.
go for it.
Okay.
Deep breath.
This one seems loose.
Well, they're promising.
Okay.
Oh.
No.
Abort.
Mm.
Oh. Okay.
I was gonna dare you to be like, swipe. That wouldn't do
Oh, that was a lot of wobble.
Oh, who's next?
Rochambeau?
Oh.
Guys, Pannon is lucky that you guys didn't just kill
I know,
her.
right? Oh.
Oh, that's a good one.
That is definitely
There's a
lucky.
bit of
one.
resistance on that, but once.
Nope, it's
Oh.
free.
Careful. Don't get cocky now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh!
All right, Chad.
Chad. Oh, I was gonna go for that wiggly one that you tried, Panna.
Yeah. It's pretty loose. It's just.
That.
Gimme.
Mhm.
You're a lot more willing to risk it than I would.
Story of Chad's life.
Oh, successful pull, now placement.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Good.
That
frickin'
was impressive.
What's it like, Chad? I need to know. To walk around with steel balls like that. That drop, my dude.
My life is bliss.
What's it like to be immortal?
Okay, so the four of you go charging down the deck. It is slippery as all get out. There are signs that there have been people who have lost their lives. There's splashes of blood. There's drag marks. There's claw marks.
Just a blood and slide.
It
slip and
is.
slide.
It's basically, yeah. So you have moments where you slide. You know, like as you're running on ice, and you have that moment where you just kind of ooh, and then catch yourself.
Uh-huh.
There's several of those.
Under
But you
different
keep going.
circumstances, this might be fun.
Yeah, it might be.
Mhm.
But you are hearing things and you are seeing things that are telling you, yeah, this is going to be more important than good footing. I need to get back to somewhere with a door. So you head back to the lab area, and there are no other scientists around here. They were here earlier. There were signs that there were scientists here, and there are signs that mermaids were here too.
Big on.
Yeah.
Mhm.
The doors are all open. There's nothing like locked or blocked or anything like that. And you get back to the science lab area, and who is the first in the door?
Barney would be.
Barney would. Okay, Barney.
Mm-hmm.
3.
Oh, Barney.
Oh boy.
Well, it was really nice knowing all of you. I want you to know that
We can't say the same, sorry.
I did
I
try
mean,
and
Chelsea
pay
sure can.
Aaron well, but you know the university is really against you. And, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
This is so top heavy now that.
I don't like that one anymore.
Got 3 rows down from the top that might have one. That's only one.
Okay, you've got like several solid rows at the top that.
Nah.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know if I'll be able to make one.
Excuse me.
Nope.
Yeah, so you start running into the lab thinking, oh, safety at last. But as you're looking around, you're taking in the sights, you're taking in the splashes of blood, the smears, the scratches, the long talon grooves down the deck. And as
Scientist
Barney
brain is
steps
science.
into the room, there is a shape that comes out of lunges out from behind one of the lab tables. And before you can even react, a clawed hand swipes across your midsection and opens you up basically from side to side. And Barney collapses. And
I just imagine him going, oh!
probably a little startled.
They caught Bartleby!
So you guys are running in behind him, and you see Barney collapse with a mermaid basically diving onto him and starting to eat.
And this is our safe room.
This is the lab area. Basically, it's an enclosed area where all the lab equipment is. There's the communications room off to one side. And then there's like a room with like cold storage and stuff. And you are now at the only door into this area looking at a mermaid eating Barney.
Is the mermaid eating Barney like the only one we see?
It's the only one you see.
I don't like those words.
Might as well be. You can try.
You can certainly try.
Is there anything that looks weapon pole-like, anything like that?
You are in a science lab.
Okay.
So anything you could reasonably assume to be in a science lab, I will let you pull to try and obtain.
Gee, if only Barney wasn't, dead.
How hefty are these tables?
So, I mean, like, steel
Goodness.
tables here.
Like cocaine
Tia,
fueled
this
rage
is
liftable?
mean.
Cocaine fuel.
You could try.
You're taking out so many chunks.
I'm sorry, you're in the middle of a murderous
Okay.
mermaid-fueled boat, so...
I'm panicked. I can't think of what's in a
I mean,
lab.
there would most likely be chairs. I am going
Oh yeah,
to
there's
just
gonna be chairs.
like WWE style
Give us the
steel
chair!
Okay.
Why don't you take a seat?
3 pulls, please.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh.
I believe in you, Chad.
Believe in the Chad.
Why don't you meet the chairman of the board?
Oh god.
Let's play musical chairs.
I'm imagining this for like each hit.
Shh. Not you guys, just the Jenga tower. I'm not shushing my friends.
Oh, okay.
Is,
Oh my
I
God, I'm so
shush
sorry.
inanimate objects only.
does the Jenga tower talk to you, Dustin?
The Jenga whisperer.
So leaning.
Whispers in my head at night.
Oh dear.
He tells me to burn things.
I need to do a lot of cocaine.
Oh.
Oh. Is leaning towards you.
Oh,
If you can't tell, it is. Oh no.
Put this on the other side. Get away from you.
Oh.
Bravo!
Oh my
Wow.
god.
Still jerk.
Okay. So Chad grabs a nearby chair and just starts flailing. It's a good thing Barney was already dead, because he probably would have taken a few more hits from this chair in the process, but he beats the hell out of this mermaid. It is soon a bloodied pulp of slime and gross. I'm no longer moving.
While he's doing that, I'm gonna slam the door behind us and try to secure it.
Okay. It's not really intended to be terribly secure, so there's not a bar across the door. It's just a normal door lock, or
Is there,
doorknob lock.
File cabinet, I can topple in front of it.
2 pulls.
Okay.
Gently move the microphone.
Oh shoot. The microphone is
It wants to fall off the table.
Oh no.
We'll fix that in a second.
Yeah.
So if the microphone falls, who dies?
Oh.
Me. David in real life.
That's also fair.
Uh-huh.
That's right where it starts to really lean.
Yeah.
Mm,
Got one.
Mm-hmm.
How many are you supposed to do?
2.
2.
Okay.
Tower's so mean.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah, that first tower really had it out for us.
No, not that one.
Note to self: bring a Dungeon Master's Guide to set the tower on from now on.
Maybe the middle. That one.
I've tried. I think.
No, it doesn't move.
It looks very tempting.
There is.
Oh, hey.
Oh, it does move.
Holy cow!
Oh my god.
Oh,
Very nice.
All right. Let's fix this microphone real quick.
very carefully.
Somebody want to put a hand on the tower while you're doing that or something?
Maybe Carter just holds his microphone. I was recording his whole experience.
Not gonna worry about the cardboard. I'm just gonna.
Okay.
Almost there.
This is scarier than Poland.
Okay. All
Don't
right.
let the tower fall this time.
Okay. I'm not
Okay.
gonna touch my microphone again.
You're good.
Aw.
So, Carter is slamming the door shut, grabs a table with some lab equipment on it, and just yanks it over, shoves it in front of the door. It makes a horrible screeching noise across the deck, but hey, you know what? It's now blocking the doorway. So, you are now shut in this lab with the bloodied pulp of a mermaid creature, Barney's eviscerated body, and a coked up Chad at the chair.
Do we see any communications equipment?
There is a closet to your left as you're, back to the door. There is a closet there where, you've been communicating with Imagine on shore, so you know that all the equipment is in there.
Okay. Guess I'm gonna do that.
What are you going to do?
Gonna try to use the communication equipment.
Okay. Please give me 2 pulls.
I can't.
Sure you can, Panon. I believe in you.
I believe in you. I can't watch. I just can't.
It actually stabilized.
Oh my god.
Like it was wobbling a lot less. I don't have Chad's confidence, but just yeet. Okay.
Oh, Lord.
Good
timing for that.
Minor heart
Guys,
attack.
I'm so sorry. I forgot to turn my phone off.
Sorry.
Whoever wrote this is the master of suspense.
Oh my gosh. This is the worst.
Breathing's a thing, that's right. No, I don't know.
Oh, that.
Oh.
Fixed it.
Wow. dramatically throws open the door to the closet and lunges inside. And there's all the equipment. It looks like nothing has been in here. It's untouched.
God, thank goodness.
Like weeping as he tries to
He probably is. So you get on, you turn on the whatever radio thingy you've got,
Chad's
or
camera been going this
voice
whole time.
over IP.
Probably set it down before I grabbed the chair.
Thing.
That was a double-handed chair.
Yeah. So you're getting on. You're trying to talk to somebody back in headquarters and Imagine. So what are you two over here doing? While
Yeah,
Carter's
don't
getting
include me in this.
There's a dead body over there. What are you two doing?
Research.
The camera from Chad, and I'm just sitting there crying as I'm filming.
Camera's on me. So shirt, gone.
Gotta have priorities.
Yeah. Okay, you're on this. I'm looking for ways to seal up this place. Are there any vents? Or is there trying to look for any more of these things coming in, and I'm going to kill them if they are.
So I'm trying. What would you pull for looking for vents to kill mermaids?
Well, no. I'm looking for if there's any vents that they're just gonna be like. I'm looking for any of them trying to find other ways in. Like we blocked off the door, but they can probably squeeze in through these vents to other things.
It's a no-bone stage.
Like octopus, like they get through freaking
If
vents.
anything, yeah.
Crying, just like,
Just give me
if you-
2 pulls,
if
please,
you get
Chad.
me through this, I'll lose my shirt too. So please. Come on, Chad.
Chelsea will pay you an exposure.
I need to get through this now. You are wibbly wobbly.
Uh-huh.
Oh, hey.
You seem alright.
Oh my god, why?
Oh, Chad. Oh my god. Chad's got one.
Such aggressive pokes.
I know!
Oh!
It's really wobbling.
Oh my god.
It is wobbling so bad.
It's moving so stinking much.
Gosh.
Are you sure you should continue with that one?
Maybe. But, you know,
Oh no!
I'm going to trust Chad's instincts. Oh no.
Chad has instincts other than cocaine? Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, Chad.
No one touched the table!
It shifted like...
The leaning tower. It's seriously like...
Yeah.
Oh
Okay, Chad. Chad, you are looking around and you see pile of dead bodies. You see Chelsea sobbing with the... And you can hear Carter in the next little room trying to get somebody on the line. And as you're listening, you can hear distant screams on another deck. You can hear some strange noises that you can't quite identify, and you hear a quiet thud against the door. And another thud. It's not shifting, but there's something there.
Dumb theory time. The captain is with the Mer Prince and is sacrificing all of y'all. Okay, dumb theory's done.
Okay.
Sorry, I just...
Sound like a person running against the door? Like,
I don't know how you would differentiate between person and, like, battering ram.
well, yeah. I was wondering if it was like slippery, sloppery, like the merfolk have been moving around. around, or like
They're not like making, wet sponge noises or anything, but
Dropping wet spaghetti. You should make that nice Foley.
Yes.
Someone out there.
no, it's a wet chamois. That's what they're using. I saw a thing on Foley. Yeah.
We need a helicopter like yesterday.
So you get somebody on the line. Trying to think, what would the time? I have no idea what the time difference would be. We're just gonna fake this. So you get somebody on the line. Like, Carter, it's not time for your check-in. What's going on?
Like, almost the entire crew is murdered. We are...
Murdered by what?
We don't know. There was a creature out here. Like, I'm not joking around, you guys.
Murdered
It's
by
just-
pirates is good.
It's just me and Chad and one other girl, and we need you to send, like, I don't know, the Coast Guard, helicopters, like, they are pounding down the door trying to kill us right now.
What is?
I don't know. Like, can you just trust me that there is, like, near and imminent danger of our lives? Do you want this show to continue?
You're in the middle of the ocean. Is there a mutiny on the ship? What's going on?
Sure, yes, there's a mutiny. Please come save us right now.
I'll let them know. We'll emergency alert. I believe there's a Navy vessel only a few days away, so...
That's
I'll
not fast
get
enough.
them
They
alerted.
are breaking down our door right now.
I'm sorry, I can't teleport. What do you expect me to do?
I don't know, like a helicopter, an airplane, something.
We'll let the Navy know. Okay, thank you.
Ah!
Like a seaplane.
You guys are useless.
It's another thump, and the table that Carter propped against the door rattles.
push it against. Hold up against the door.
You know what this means, right?
Oh no. Oh god.
A bunch of pulls.
3 pulls.
Oh boy.
No.
Oh, Chad.
At what point do we recognize that there's one common anomaly between all of these situations where people are
To
dying?
stop taking Chad on voyages. It's kind of like Sandra Bullock in the Speed movies. You just don't go anywhere with her. It's just a bad idea.
Was it the Chad? It was the Chad.
Oh.
That seems good now.
That's one way to identify a loose brick.
Oh, jeez.
I don't trust my left hand.
Oh my goodness.
I can't, even be near it.
Oh my goodness.
How?
Oh jeez.
How in ever?
Getting photographic proof of the sorcery.
No.
I can't freaking cuss.
Yeah, you can. I'll edit it out.
Motherfucker!
Oh, there's two. Oh.
Fucking hell! This is causing me stress.
Uh-huh.
I'm dead. Why are you making it move so much?
Ah! Oh no. Oh. Oh! How?
Fucking hell, how?
I can see it teetering.
I'm just gonna sit back here. I don't want to touch.
Push the door against. Shove it close.
And Chad, in his cocaine-fueled rage, somehow manages to shove this table and hold the door firm. I don't know how he does it. There is no explanation. Just Chad.
It's Chad. Dead Aaron's impressed.
Okay. Well, Chelsea, I'm sorry. 2 polls, please.
Oh
God.
no. Well, at least if I knock it over, Chad will be more likely to revive.
It's sure it's all about Chad. Getting him to the next adventure.
I know, right? No, I'm not stable when I'm not playing Jenga. So.
My internet connection isn't stable. You should meet me.
Oh my god. Oh. They're all so firm.
What about very, very... Well, you may want to save that for last, but there's very, very bottom, furthest from you.
Oh god.
You may, like I said, you may want to save that for last.
Push it out and then move to a different one and come back to it.
You can.
What about any from the 4th row down? Maybe?
Yeah, he just finished a row. You've got another one open.
No. Oh.
Okay.
Chelsea, no!
So, as you're probably very absorbed by Chad's antics, just rage shoving this table against the door,
And
you're
Jeff's.
holding this camera, and what you don't see is behind you, the door to the little closet where all the cold storage was, suddenly starts to push open. A little dark shape comes out. And it's mostly dark. There's little tendrils with little dots of light on all of them as it crawls out. It looks kind of like a mud skipper crawling along across the deck. The next thing you know, you feel teeth closing on the back of your neck. And that's the last thing you know. As you fall to the ground, dropping the camera as the mermaid's teeth close in your neck.
We're dying words are just like, you missed out on this!
Oh.
Wow.
Chad still got Carter.
We've still got the bros.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what you're planning to do, but
Down
you're
with the
still
bros.
alive. For now.
Gonna make it as steady as I can before Tia ruins everything.
You ruined
That's
everything.
What I'm here to do for you. Just one more service that I provide.
Oh, so kind.
Not kind in the end.
Fair. Sounds of Tia ruthlessly attacking our tower.
Listen, all y'all, it's a sabotage. Listen, all y'all, it's a sabotage.
Good frickin' song.
You'll never hear it the same way again.
Mm-hmm.
No, you planned it.
I know you planned it.
All right.
Straight to Watergate.
Chad, you hear the camera drop to the ground and probably shatter.
My camera.
And there's a
Do you
dead
have the
body.
SD card?
And a mermaid gnawing on Chelsea's body.
I love it. This is what you could have had, my camera.
I see it. Are they coming?
Huh?
Screaming out to, are they coming?
It's gonna be... No!
Does this thing have jet skis?
I don't know!
There are lifeboats. There are
Are they
probably some...
motored lifeboats?
Probably, yeah, you could probably find
Okay,
them. Yeah.
okay, yeah, it's gonna be a while. We need to get out, like... We can't hold up here for 3 days while they slowly drag themselves over here.
No, we need to get to the lifeboat.
Okay.
You do happen to be on the same deck as the lifeboats, as a matter of
Hey,
fact.
alright. Like, okay, can I grab, like, a mop or a broom or something to just...
I mean, you're in a science lab.
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
probably going to be something grippable in this room.
I think he will, like, grab a broom and, like, maybe break the...
Maybe not.
break the mop head off.
Give
so
me
he
a
has
pull for the break the broom thing. I'm thinking this is a hazardous situation.
Everything's so slimy.
I'm
That
gonna
is very
die from
true.
a mop.
Freaking stab
There's
yourself
also,
with the
by the
mop.
way, a mermaid eating Chelsea right now in
Yeah,
the
with,
room
like,
with
a
you.
weapon.
So
It looks
that's
busy
right,
though,
yeah.
right? It's
it is
preoccupied.
eating at the moment. Okay. Yeah, you manage to snap the broomstick off, and you
Okay.
have a snapped off piece of
All right.
wood.
I have a weapon. Let's go.
And I'm on the only entrance in the to it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. 3, 2. Follow the table and we're back.
Both of you, please give me 3 pulls.
Oh, God.
What on earth?
Let's see who goes first. Okay.
Paper's not treating you well this time
No,
around.
it's not.
Chad's gonna be fine. Why are we worried?
Chad
Chance-
can't die.
Chad's got plot armor.
Oh my god. Protagonist Halo.
Chad has to survive to play in next year's game.
What's next? Space? Aliens?
Please.
Oh yes.
Next year, Chad gets captured by aliens on fire in the sky.
We'll go up on like that ship that like Bezos is going up on right now.
Dick rocket?
Yeah.
Before or after Shatner?
Okay.
3.
All right, Chad. Chad.
You can tell it's getting serious because everyone gets so much quieter.
Mhm. There's no more teasing. There's no more heckling. It's just holding breaths.
Oh. Oh.
It's kind of taken.
So
It's taken one with it as you were bumping it.
Yeah. Yes,
Yeah, you're-
it's
you're-
taken one
I
Mhm.
was
off
taking
from
one
this
beneath
side.
it on the other side.
Yeah.
Okay, I could not see that.
Yeah,
Thank you for letting me know.
I want Chad to make it.
I know.
Everyone wants Chad to live here. Sorry, Carter.
my subscribers.
They're my subscribers now.
Probably.
I mean,
Chad's gonna start his own YouTube channel, how to survive horror situations.
next time Chad goes
Lots
and
of
hangs out with Bear
cocaine.
Grylls or something.
Uh-huh. Whew.
Dude. Dude.
Let's go!
Okay. So, you shove the table out of the way, pull the door open, and there are 2 mermaids there trying to shove the door open. As you pull the door in, they both fall down and are stunned briefly somehow.
It's like
enough that you jump over them, skid in the slime, and then just bolt.
It's like when your siblings are trying to get into your bedroom, but you're holding the door shut,
And then you
Mhm.
let it open.
and then you just let it open.
And then they fall down and you just run by.
I was a
Okay.
terrible older sibling.
I just had, her bedroom door was here and the bathroom door was here, and I just tied a jump rope between them.
Bed sheet. That's what I had.
Anyway, not that my sister was ever tormented by me whatsoever.
Who does that? Their
I missed
sibling.
out on being raised with siblings.
No, you didn't.
Uh,
So, you charge out of the science lab and into the corridor, and it is weird. The whole feel of the ship is very bizarre. There's almost no noise. The engines have stopped in while you were not paying attention. So there was always this kind of noise in the background, of like the not the engines like running, but like generators and noises and various machinery running. And it is slowly dying down. The lights are starting to go out on the ship. And the emergency lights are coming on, so it's starting to, like, a weird red glow. And on the slime and the blood and all the everything, it's a horror movie right now.
Mhm.
It is sheer horror movie.
What?
And speaking of, there's 2 more mermaids you can see off to one side that are eating something you probably don't want to look too closely at right now.
Probably me.
They're off to your right. You can see the doors that lead into the open area where the lifeboats are off to your left.
Have they noticed us?
They don't seem to yet.
Quietly. Just
On my tippy toes.
on our tippy toes.
2 each, please.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Okay.
That tower is just trembling.
Okay. Here I go.
I should have stuck with paper one more time.
Don't do that!
Easier to push from this side. My hands are so shaky. Okay, there's one.
Mm-hmm.
Go home with that and be like, Chris would be like, why are you falling asleep? I was like, I can't!
Can't sleep, mermaids will eat me.
This is why I live in landlocked places. Oh no, I'm going to Scotland, you guys.
Don't worry, you're not passing over the Mariana Trench.
I mean, if you're flying, probably will.
I have heard from so many people who read
Like,
Into the Drowning Deep, like, while on a cruise. I'm going, that's a really bad idea,
Yeah.
you guys.
Not smart.
Mariana Trench is Pacific Ocean, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll be fine. We'll be fine.
It'll be good.
There's nothing in the Atlantic. It's too cold there.
Okay. 2.
Okay.
Tippy toe Chad.
How
Fun
good is
fact,
Chad at tippy-toeing?
when you guys were like, you guys want to do mermaid stuff? I was like, oh, please say no. Please say no. I'm scared of deep water.
Excuse me.
Me too.
Yeah, but mermaids just seem so unique.
Yes.
How could I say no to the uniqueness of mermaids?
Titty clamshells.
Titty clamshells!
We also now know what Dustin and Jazzy's prerogative was.
I'm sorry I did not provide you with any titty clamshells.
You know, I kind of pictured it. Did you ever see that picture of Tom Holland in the bodysuit? When, like, everyone was like, oh, it's Tom Holland naked. Like, I don't remember what movie it was. It came out, like, this year. But everyone went to see it because there was a chance that you could see Tom Holland's butt.
God.
But he was actually just wearing, like, essentially a bodysuit that they photoshopped out.
There's one.
That's amazing.
Really?
That's what I'm picturing for these, is like that bodysuit.
Oh, Chad.
Holy cow, Chad.
Oh, Chad tippy toes.
Tippy
Okay.
toe. Tippy toe.
You guys very carefully navigate your way across the open area. Through the slime, through the mess, through the bits of stuff you don't want to think about too closely. You get to the door, you get out, and there are the lifeboats ready to be launched.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Okay. So as you are prepping this lifeboat to get it out, you notice, you remember that glow you saw in the water earlier? There's like little floaty bits of glitter. It's not little floaty bits of glitter anymore. It is light. It is like you're looking down into a swimming pool with lights in the bottom. There is solid light as, well, not as far as you can see, but around the ship.
The sooner we get away from the lion, the better. Let's
Okay.
go.
Get down and row.
All right. Do you think you can launch the boat?
I'm gonna try.
All right. Let's give you a pull each to launch the boat.
Okay.
Four out of
good.
4.
So good at Jenga. So bad at rock, paper, scissors.
4 out of 4.
Oh, okay.
I don't know why you're concerned, Chad. You're fine. You're fine.
You're going to survive no matter
The
what.
Jenga gods smile upon you.
This is it. This is my death.
If you survive all of this to die from a lifeboat, that's going to be...
I want it to be like not even like mermaid related. Like it expands so quickly it knocks him into the wall.
Dude, it wasn't ghosts that killed Tiffy.
That's true.
Uh,
That is true.
I hurt your head.
It also wasn't ghosts that killed Cassandra. It was tripping our high heels.
It was her vanity that killed her.
Nothing wants to move.
Those are all... Yep, sticking.
Oh. Work harder.
I'm trying so hard. Okay, go for that one.
That's not 3.
Oh, because the top one hasn't been made yet.
Gonna cry. I'm performing surgery here.
Very delicate. Jeez. At least it's not operation. It doesn't buzz at you.
Yeah, buzz at you and give you a freaking heart attack.
I hate the buzzer.
Why do you have anxiety?
Okay.
Freaking operation.
You got this, Chad. You got this.
Now he goes for
He's
that
gonna
one.
take the one that
It's
you
okay.
were going for.
It made the 3 layers complete.
Teamwork makes
Makes the dream work.
dream work. So I didn't
Teamwork
want to
makes the
jinx
tower
anything.
stand.
Oh.
All right. Well, the two of you successfully launch the lifeboat. You get down into the water. And you see, as you are going down, you can see mermaids clinging to the side of the ship. Their claws are punching into the metal sides, and they are just basically, like gargoyles, where they just punch. That's basically what the mermaids are doing up the side of the ship. There are trails of slime and blood just everywhere. There have been so many mermaids on this ship. And now you're dropping down onto the water as it is glowing. 4 pulls each, please.
No! You ready for the rock, paper, scissors of your life?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, ready?
5 out of 5.
Hey,
A game within a
This
game.
might be in your favor. I don't know if I
might
can
be.
get 4.
Oh.
Good grief.
There's 1.
Clever, holding the tower with your middle finger while you pull that out. Just giving you kudos where kudos is due. Oh, yeah. Gently tap it.
Gently.
Don't want to screw yourself like I did.
You should watch, if you can find it, Sagas of Sundry. It used to be on YouTube. I don't know if they've put it back on, but they're playing Dread. And there's this one point where they pull out a block and the tower starts to wobble and he slams it on the top and it just stabilizes it right there.
Mother
It is the
effer.
most heart-stopping moment right there.
Is that 2 or 3?
That's 2.
2 more. Okay.
Oh.
I think I would have made you go first. I just, hope that you knock it down.
See, then Chad survives.
Or does he?
Hope.
Oh my god.
Uno más. Uno más.
Three.
Holy cow.
Dustin's face is like...
Because he knows, no matter what, he's got to clean up after this.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man.
Sorry.
Doing it.
Holy...
Is that 4?
That's 4.
Oh,
All right.
Chad!
Okay, Chad.
I think I've left you 4 blocks to pull, so...
That's about it. Your time.
Oh. Ooh.
Really not great. Neither you. Test. You're easy. I'm easy.
God.
What Spider-Man bravado you have? Make jokes in the most uncomfortable situations.
It's the only way I stay calm.
Uh-huh.
Oh, it comes to it.
Poor Chad. He had a good run. He had a really good run. So,
Holy cow.
I don't know if this is a lifeboat or just an inflatable that was on the ship, whatever. It has a motor on it. I am not going to pretend to know anything about ships whatsoever.
Inflatables
So.
have motors on them.
Sure, why not? Yeah. Okay. So you guys started up, and as you're trying to get the motor to start, it suddenly jerks to it suddenly jerks to life, and you weren't expecting it. And Chad stumbles a little, catches himself on the side of the ship, and as his hand slaps the inflatable side, one of the little mermaid arms reaches up, grabs your forearm, just the claws biting in so deep you can't pull away, and it yanks you into the water.
I want to know Chad's
No.
last words.
As it grabs him and he looks at it in the face and he's like, Cassie! Oh!
Oh. And Carter, you somehow, I don't know how, get away from this, but as you're looking back, it's hard to see because the lights are gone out on the ship. There's just the light coming up from the water, but something immense and just vast, you can't quite see it, it's too dark, but you see the shape come out and just basically engulf the ship as you race off in the water. Now, whether you survive long enough to be picked up by another ship, good luck. But you have survived beyond all reasonable odds whatsoever.
Oh my god.
The Aphrodite.
Yay!
Yay!
Wonderful game.
Congratulations.
Oh my god.
We're together again. Yeah, Cassie!
Chad and Cassie OTP!
Oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh, you guys.
Oh.
How?
I don't know.
How did he? I mean,
How did he have
The
a
Chad.
3-game run?
I don't know.
Chad had a really good run.
Yeah, he did.
I do not know how that works, but okay.
We still have his other
Name
name
tag.
tag.
It's on our wall of memories.
Just frame it.
So in our kitchen we have a cork board that we stick random just our con badges and favorite ribbons from ALA and stuff on. And we have Chad's name tag on it.
So good. So good.
Kind of amazing.
Well, would you like to say anything to sign off, Tia?
Wow, you guys. You survived the weirdest things.
I know.
Okay. Well, yeah, thank you for letting me try that one out. I hadn't run this scenario before.
Yay.
So.
Yay! Thank you so much, Tia.
Thank you for playing. It was so much fun. I'm glad.
That was
I'm glad
intense.
you invited me. Thank you.
Yay.
Do you want to plug your social at all?
Not really.
All right.
No. Thank you though. I'm around.
Bye, guys.
Bye.